Hey, everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of the Suzette Speak Show Live. I want to welcome each and every one of you to this incredible show that we have planned for you today. You guys know that it's the holiday season, and we're thinking about two things during the holidays. Mostly, we thinking about eating. I don't know about y'all, but I was doing the most during Thanksgiving, enjoying family and friends for the first time since last year because of all this, crazy pandemic stuff, and I got it in. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving festivities to the fullest, but I didn't meet nobody. I don't know about y'all. I was with my family, so it wasn't much of a get out there and meet someone new type thing. So I got to thinking, well, since it is the holidays, this uh, could be an opportunity since we back outside to try to look for something new in terms of the relationship area. So I'm excited to talk about it with this special guest I have today. He is not only a new YouTuber like me, he's new to the game, but he has been making his own seasoning line for quite some time. So, as an entrepreneur, but also as a single man, I invited him on to see what he had to say about what tips both men and women could use this holiday season if they're going out there on the dating scene. So, I'm excited about today's show. We've been cooking here on the Suzette Speak Show, and I want you to tell me first and foremost where you're watching from. Go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. His name is Kelly Hunter, and he represents for the King of Foods Network. The King of Foods Network is another YouTube channel. He has a way with food, y'all. I am excited to kind of kindle our friendship. In full disclosure, I knew him from his time. He grew up in Miami. He no longer lives here. But funny enough, we both started a Facebook channel. Listen to me, Lord. A YouTube channel. Y'all forgive me. I got a booster yesterday and I'm a little bit kind of like off a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Today was a struggle. But yeah, we've been talking about YouTube. And while we've been talking about YouTube, we've been talking a lot about what dating is like where he is in the Carolinas, what dating is like where I am in South Florida, and kind of comparing notes. So I said, you know what, this would be a really great conversation to have on YouTube instead of kind of keeping it to ourselves and figuring it out as we go along. Maybe you guys, maybe my stellar subscribers had some insight into what is going on in these dating streets wherever you are, and what we can do to increase our odds to meet someone, nice, someone different, someone who may be a possibility for more. So I'm excited to talk a little bit of food as well as dating today. And like I said, he has a new channel. Salute to everybody. Y'all drop some comments, hit the like button, y'all. We are doing it from a different location today. If you don't know, now you know. If this is your first time watching the Suzette Speak Show, you're used to seeing me in another background. I had to leave because they was making too much noise outside. And I was like, oh my gosh, where do I go? So I went into my office and was like, you know what, I'll just come in here. It'll be easier on my way. One of my ring lights went out. I mean, it was just that kind of day, y'all. So I was like, it's about to be a bomb stream the way I feel with this booster giving me a low grade fever and me feeling like I have a little bit of a cold as a result of it. You guys know when you get a little chills and that achy low back, that's what I've gotten from it. I thought I was going to be like smooth sailing. I got it yesterday and thought I'd be fine today. Oh no, it was one of those days. So anyway, I want to salute the lead attorney. Y'all drop some comments. Let me know. I see a bunch of y'all watching. I want to know where you're watching from. Once again, welcome. This is the Suzette Speak Show. I'm excited to have all of you. I have so many new subscribers. If this is the first time you are watching me live, you're welcome. You're in for a treat. I'm excited because I'm talking about one of the subjects that I'm least comfortable talking about, which is dating. But again, I think many people benefit from conversations like this because we are all, if you're single, we are all out here trying to compare notes, trying to figure out what's really going on. Like, is it me or is it these streets where we live, and how we can better increase our chances of meeting somebody like real, down to earth, and actually looking for the same thing we're looking for. So I said, yo, King of Foods, what's up? You gonna come over here and cook? He was like, yeah, but I said, I don't really want you to just cook now. I want, to take him out of his comfort zone a little bit and ask him about the single man's life. I want to know what the single brothers are doing. I want to know what the single guys are looking for. I want to know if they real out here, because ladies, I've been meeting them, but they don't be too serious when I when I meet them, they sound good. I got a couple DMs. I'm trying to work my way through the DMs. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I find the real ones from the fake ones? Can y'all feel me? Can y'all feel me? If you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment. If you found it difficult to find somebody just smart, nice, good family, intelligent, can rock with you on the same wavelength, that kind of thing, and just hang out. Like, we ain't got to get married tomorrow, but what's up? Like, and if it's all about the wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And if you've always kind of ended up with the least desirable type guy, help me out. Let me know what your experiences have been. I have pushed this gentleman, my guest, the king of foods, to get into his business. I say, listen, you've been married before. He's now divorced. He don't mind me sharing. And he's out here looking, and he's been dating. And I know we're in two different places now. Like I said, he's from Miami, but he's in a whole new state. So I was curious as to what it was like up there for him, and then what he could, share with our audience about what are some turnoffs for guys, ladies. What are some things that will increase our chances of meeting the one? Are y'all ready? Y'all drop some comments, get the likes up. New location today, y'all. Suzette Speaks in the building. Welcome to the show. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're brand new. If you just found me through the algorithm, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm in the zone for December. I'm on a roll. I'm looking back to old shows, first and foremost, seeing what were some of the most juiciest nuggets that we've already had so far. The last couple months on the Suzette Speak show has been fire. Okay, you're welcome. And I'm kind of just paring those down to those most beautiful gems of our discussions and giving it back to you for December. So if you have not been able to watch every single show, some of my lives are not as long as the lead attorneys, but some of my lives are long. I am giving you bite-sized nuggets of truth and of wisdom that will hopefully elevate your walk on this earth, give you some new perspective, and hopefully allow you to grow as a human being. That's what the Suzette Speaks show is about. So we talk relationships. I guess now we do. We talk personal growth. We talk healing. We talk professional development. And we talk mindset shifting. So it's super important that you know what I'm about. Yes, y'all saw me from TLA talking about the dating scene, and that was fun. But we mix it up here. So every show is not going to be a dating show. We're more so about, allowing our audience, everyone, to learn from the experiences of our guests. That's where the kind of platform has been going. So we'll see if it changes. But my intention was always to bring you people with something to say, people who have, diverse experiences, and people who can, teach us something. That's what I'm about. So you've gotten a little bit of Kathy Remy today. Ooh, she going in, y'all. She's going to talk about forgiveness on my next clip on tomorrow. Probably I'll drop it. And then Sunday, she has another powerful clip from our show. It's the healing for me. I'm giving it back to you because I thought it was so powerful and so important to kind of share these things again. So if you've been watching the clips, thank you. I'm trying to use them, like the lead attorney says in the YouTube elementary, to open myself up to a new audience. So that's what the clips are for. Some of y'all who have been with me, my day ones, love you. You may have seen some of the shows, but there are a lot of new people now. So I want to reintroduce myself, reintroduce some of that good fire content so that people have a bearing of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to elevate all of us, right? There's a lot of people who are good on paper, but in terms of their emotional, mental, and psychological and spiritual growth, they stagnant, baby. And for us to do what we're supposed to be doing, making pairs and making babies, we have to be on one accord in our minds and in our souls and in our spirit. So we carry a lot with us. Some of us have suffered traumas. Some of us are just trying to figure it out because we didn't have mom and dad in the more traditional way. So I hope to be a vessel, a tool, a platform that can open up some of the harder conversations about growing up, right? About facing our fears, facing our demons, and hopefully giving you guys tangible steps on how to get to the other side. Let's go. I'm ready for this discussion. I'm so excited. Please hit the like button, you guys. I got a booster. I told you yesterday I was feeling like crap all day today. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, am I gonna do the show? I even have goosebumps now. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold already. And I have like that flu shiver, but God is great. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to get one. It's all good, whether you're taking yours or not. As soon as they said the O word, I was like, yes, I'll have mine. Thank you. You guys know, again, please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to read the chat. I love to know, first and foremost, where you guys are watching from. So if you are, I see a bunch of comments. Let me get to that. Y'all know we got super chats in effect. Yes, yes. And we also have cash apps in effect. Thank you guys to everyone who has contributed already and supported the growth of this channel. I'm working on a new background. I really want a roadcaster. I want to be able to make the cool sounds like TLA. I want to be able to do some things, and it's with your help that I'll be able to do it. Finally, y'all, did y'all hear that I'm starting a Patreon? Did anyone know that I'm starting a Patreon? Did you guys know? You didn't know? Well, I am. I'm starting a Patreon in December. And if you love the dynamics of the shows that I present when it comes to, like I said, healing, personal growth, mindset shift, learning from other people's experiences on how they got to the other side. If you want to do a little bit more of a deep dive with a smaller group, intimate group, hit me up on Patreon, December 15th. What up? December 15th, you're going to get to know me a little bit better. And I'm going to bring, TJ, if she's in the comments, let me look. TJ Randolph will probably be, Mosaic with TJ Randolph will probably be my first Patreon guest. Are y'all ready? I'm ready to talk dating, you guys. We gotta get paired up. We gotta save the Black community. We gotta save the Black community, but we can't do it unless we together. And somebody said that's possible, with the right effort. Hello, somebody, me included. But also, I think sometimes we don't all have the right formula, or we're not aware of new ways we can try to approach this dating thing. I'm learning. This is for me too. I'm not perfect. I have not been, I think, the most aggressive dater. I have been more so, I don't know if I'd be timid. They told me I need to go up to guys. They told me to only go out with maybe one other girlfriend. They told me, always smile, get that. Y'all ladies, what they you go out and you can't stop. You're like, okay, hi to everyone. They told me to flip the hair and bat the eyes. We're grown-ups. And I'm getting these kind of tips. I got these in my DM, guys. When I posted the flyer with the King of Foods, none other than Mr. Kelly Hunter, I got DMs giving me tips on what I need to do to find somebody new. I was shocked. And I was like, okay, well, I guess everybody got something to say. We're going to drop the link too a little bit later. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Get your makeup ready, ladies. Get your face on, gentlemen, because it's about to go down. I want to know what you guys have to say. Mr. King of Foods going to start the conversation. First, we're going to talk about him as a businessman. I'm so proud of this guy. First and foremost, before I bring him up, he is an entrepreneur. He started his own seasoning brand from the ground up. Right? Marinades, sauces. All right. So the kingofoods.com is in the description. Y'all check him out. He is, I think he's global, but I know definitely stateside you can get for the holidays. The marinades is something else. King of Foods knows about the marinades. Okay. And he's going to tell you all about how he started that company. Everything in business. As a businessman, I just have so much respect for him. And then, like I said, as we've become reconnected through the Lead Attorneys YouTube elementary, we've been talking a lot about relationships too, because of all the hubbubaloo that went down with me and the lead and all of the ways that I have kind of been drawn into a relationship discussion. So I'm excited to actually do one where I have who I feel is an expert as a single brother, out here looking for something real, not playing games, thinking about, long term. All right. Because there are different people at different stages. Some is ready, some are not. Y'all act like every man is ready to be married. Not every man is ready to be married. Some are out here, cooling, is what y'all hit the like button, get them likes up. We're going to bring them out shortly. Let me read some of your comments. Again, thank you for the Cash App support for all of you who are already part of that community. Look out for Patreon December. It's going down. We're getting even deeper, a little bit more intimate. And who want to go to a brunch with me? And no, this is not a date. I'm talking about ladies. Don't DM me. Who wants to do a ladies brunch out? I'm thinking about planning a ladies brunch out here in South Florida. This was not an invitation for a date. It was ladies, new year, new vision, January, February. Hit me up and DM me if you are interested. I'm gonna do a post and take the temperature and see if people down here want to do a brunch. I do my little events. I finally feel, because I'm boosted, a little bit more free to do maybe an indoor outdoor type thing. We want to keep safe. Y'all will definitely have to bring a negative test, and we're going to recommend the vaccine. So if you want to do a ladies brunch with me, I'm an empowerment type chick. I want to help elevate your mind and your spirit for the new year. If you're interested, hit me up on Insta, and we're going to do something with that come January. All right, so y'all ready for a show? Welcome, all my new subscribers. You guys know what it is. I am going to go through and read some of these chats and see who's in the building. Y'all know I love my chat. Your comments in this show will be particularly critical because Mr. King of Fools said, let him know I ain't got all the answers, right? I'm just going to tell you what I know. And I put him on the hot seat. This ain't Hot Seat Wednesday, it's Hot Seat Thursday. But he's brave, and he says, Sue, I could just tell them what I've experienced, and then what they can do is take what they could get from it, and if they don't like it, they can leave it. He said already, don't have these people mad at me because they acting like I speak for every man. So we're gonna let the King of Foods do what he does first and foremost, which is to cook and make some good food. That's his number one thing, y'all. So I don't want nobody on the King of Foods acting like he is a date all, be all, date master. He is not a coach in the dating arena, right? I kind of forced him to come. I was like, Kelly, you cannot come on my show just talking about food, bruh. We go get into something a little bit, deeper, because the people want to know what is the mindset of such a nice. When till y'all see him handsome, smart, entrepreneur like yourself. Why you single too? Oh my goodness. Y'all ready? Y'all did it to me though. So we're going to have a gentleman just based on his experience. It's going to be light, y'all. Like I said, he's not a dating coach. He said, please don't have these people mad at me. I'm like, I'm not going to have you looking crazy because this is just a chit chat, have fun. Let's go conversation about food and dating. All right. Y'all ready? The holidays. Thank you. RM. Always, almost always first in the chat, one of the most spectacular moderators. I can't say that without calling the next one, which is Gail at Night. Have you checked out Gail at Night's show? Who has not checked out? Salute. Okay, first of all, there's so many people I got to salute real quick. Before the Billions, I am so proud of you, my brother. If y'all have not tuned into this guy's channel, please follow him and subscribe right now. Before the Billions had such a deep conversation, which I had the pleasure of being a part of with Black men in tech last night. He hit 1K subscribers. Big up to you, bro. And he had the deepest conversation. We were talking about how we move the Black community forward. And my tech guys gave me a run for my money. We were sounding like Garvey. We were sounding like Booker T. We were sounding like W.E.B. Du Bois. We had to think about the economics, the family, and all the ways in which we can approach, moving forward, right? In this new normal for the Black community. It was so deep. I didn't anticipate coming up. I was listening at first and I got on there. Just congratulations Before the Billions. I will be a guest on his show this month. So once I have it, once we have the flyer, I might even do this weekend Before the Billions, maybe like Sunday might work, but let's go. I'm so proud of you. Also a member of the Lead Attorneys YouTube Elementary. I'm so proud. Did I say that? I'm so proud of you. Before the Billions. Salute to you. All right, Veggie, what it is. Nice to see you. Lead. No, let me do it like him. Lead attorney. Dixits. Big bro, I can only josh with you like that. I can't get the hand, but I feel that power coming through the stream when I see the smile and the lead attorney here. Y'all love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, we are reconnecting thanks to Lead. Actually, me and our special guest today, like I said, we met maybe, it must have been by 7-8 years ago, Kelly, or so. He was a member of a young professionals group that I was also a member of. And we ran in the same circle. He left, got married and all that stuff, since divorced, and is also back and eligible. I guess semi-eligible. I'm going to let you tell it, Kelly. I know I'm going to tell all your business. I'm not going to tell all your business. But yes, Lead Attorney is here. Thank you, Lead, for everything you're doing to accelerate the walk of new YouTubers like myself. So many of us have become fast friends thanks to the Lead Attorney and everything he's doing with YouTube Elementary. Check out YouTube Elementary, please, and thank you. I see you, Veggie. Well, welcome, Sunbreeze. Hey, let's get cooked. Oh, Kelly made a nice dish for y'all, too. I was like, Kelly, that looks great. Destination Dad was a part of that conversation yesterday on Before the Billions channel. Yes, Destination Dad, good to see you. Thanks for coming on over. We know Gail at Night has a masterful way at moderating almost everybody at the same time. But some of us I rely on her. I rely on RM. I rely on Gaston's World so much. Without you guys, things wouldn't be as smooth as they are when it comes to the chat and with, good strategy for how to do this YouTube thing well. So thank you. Yes, salute Gail at Night. Check out her channel, y'all. She is now a YouTuber herself, publishing stuff and having conversations. So what's up? Big up Gail at Night. Let me see who else is there. Yes, Doug, we're back. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like button. I see so many of Trish, justice, politics. Okay, some people like the justice side. I do about one show a week when it comes to justice. I haven't really been doing it in December, but probably January starting back. I have a lot of friends running for office. I have people who I know who are involved in some national campaigns, restoration of rights and things like this. So we're going to get back to it. I know some of you guys really enjoy the justice conversations. Hey, Jill, nice to see you. Thanks for coming on over. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I am. Yes, Lita Turner says, so you think you could do straight 30 minutes collab in your, I probably could. I only use, I call it code switching, guys. You guys know I was born in Jamaica, raised here in South Florida. So I will, yes, you know what, let's talk about the Patreon, but I will intermittently get into my Jamaican brogue. And I hope you guys don't mind it, because that's how I really talk. People who really know me know that when the emotions start to arise, the Jamaican accent comes out a little stronger. So that's a part of who I am. And I wonder if I could do a 30 minutes. Well, when I talk to my cousins, I do 30 minutes straight with a Jamaican accent. So I don't know. I'm so used to switching it on and off, depending on where it's appropriate. So I don't know, Lead. I don't know if I could do it here on YouTube. I think it would sound almost funny, but probably. Love the streams. Watching from Netherlands, Rotterdam. Welcome, Invisible Car. Welcome. I saw you guys on my layout. I saw where people are watching from. It's only 79% US. Then I think the next thing was UK, then South Africa. The Netherlands was on there. Jamaica was on there. Did I say Canada? I hope I did. And then like a hodgepodge was 10%. I was like, what is going on? This is amazing. Thank you, YouTube, for being, this cool thing that we now have access to bridge language, border, all kinds of gaps. And we're seeing that we really all kind of deal with the same type of problems, which is amazing. And we can all help each other. So thank you. Netherlands in the building. They're saying, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. All right. So I'm going to bring my guest on. Yes. How dare I? Delete. Did he hit 100K? I didn't know that. You telling me that. Congratulations, Lead, on 100K. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. I didn't know. I saw the 97.5 or something. Congratulations to the lead attorney. Yo, started in January of this year with 1,000. Yo, you inspire me. And hit 100,000 before December 31st. Things are possible, guys. This is a beautiful mechanism for not only us to communicate, learn from, and grow with each other, but get that guap. Let's go. Thank you, lead attorney. And congratulations. I did not know that you had already done it. 100K club. I'm coming, lead. I don't know by when, but I'm coming, lead. At some point, God will allow. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. That's inspirational. Thank you very much. Lost my train of thought there. Is he going to be in the kitchen? No. King of Food said he couldn't do the full kitchen setup. His show, though, go in the link. The link is in the description. Go check out. Oh, my goodness. He does versus battles, like air fried wings versus like sauteed wings, right? Or like collards done the traditional way versus collards done like a healthier way, and different. And he does the taste test, and the whole thing. Both of them look good. And he kind of takes you through and shows you in the pot. And he did a deep fried turkey and like an air fried turkey. That thing looked good. I don't even eat turkey, y'all. Look, that thing looked good. I will give it to my bro. His video quality and what he is doing is very unique. He's even taking you on a shopping trip. Most people don't know how to pick collards. I saw that video. It was very good. King of Foods, how to select collards and clean them and do whatever. So yeah, for those of us who are a little bit sometimes challenged in making different things, we can get the King of Foods recipes. He's going to be big, y'all. I'll tell you that right now. He's going to be big. And we got him here today. Yes, it's going down in the DM stuff. I was like, did I ask? Well, I did kind of ask for dating tips. Did I? I just announced the show on dating tips, but I got them. Thank you, and you're welcome. I did get. No, we ain't going on no date. I was talking to girl only, women only. I know. Sorry, guys. This is sometimes appropriate depending on what we're sharing. And I was thinking I want to do a ladies brunch for sure in January. Now that I'm, like I say, fully protected, I was thinking about it. And I was like, yo, I think I'm going to do a brunch. Nothing too crazy, nothing too extravagant. And then I'm looking at whether I'm going to do my big conference come spring. So we'll see. All right, I'll read a few more. Welcome. Drop a comment, hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching. I hope you weren't the one that emailed TLA telling him to book the banquet hall and the flights. Listen, I'm going to try to go up there. Depend on when TLA, I don't know if he set the date. But for all of the YouTubers who have I've been getting to know so many of you just via this whole, new network. So to meet everybody in person, I think would be kind of cool. No, TLA, you do not have to get a banquet hall for us. I'm an event planner. I know it's a lot. You was like, I just wanted to take out a Fogo de Chao. I did not want to make it a whole weekend. TLA is, spectacular empowerment weekend is what people have been talking about. But I think a dinner and just maybe not even book, just tell everybody where to go for the after party. That's what I think. Because you up there anyway, people gonna want to hang out together. I don't know how long we can stay at Fogo. But anyway, I'm a tentative. Yes, I got to find out the date though. As long as it works in my calendar. I got people, they got cousins up there. It's a movie, as DJ Khaled would say. 305, where are my Miami people? Let's go. Represent, put your place in the chat. 305, let's go. 9544, Lauderdale, where we at? Hold up, where are my peeps? I see some, okay, I see international. I love international, but let's go. Palm Beach, 561, where are you? Even you could give me Orlando. What a 407. Tampa, what's up? Let's go. We're talking cooking and dating tips. Cooking, got that part, and dating tips with the king of foods. Y'all ready for him? We're going to have some fun. What did Lee say? Suzette, what should I do to get a good man? Also, Suzette, I'm organizing a brunch with him. You know what, Lee? It's two different purposes. The hangout with the late, listen, you do make a lot of sense, right? But it has two different purposes. The brunch is to restore your spirit with your sisters. But then there's other things that we're going to talk about today where we're going to look for the significant others, right? So it has two different purposes. Let's not conflate the issue, counselor. That has a different purpose. That's for new year, new me, just kind of energize our spirit. It's been a long year lead, and we just need to relax, relate, release, right? So that's the purpose of that. She's like, he's talking about what about the dudes? Listen, we'll figure that one out. I appreciate you, RM. Yes, lead over here throwing shade. I love him though. He's so funny. What's up, Lando? Nice to see you. Somebody's like, what? Oh man, I have to. Listen, I know. I might do. I don't know. We'll see. Not a lead out here making me. I just want to hang out. It's been a while. We've been in the house. So to see people, to uplift one another, to, share a few stories, do a little exercise or two, refresh. What's up, Odeto Chef? Nice to see you. Am I saying your name wrong this whole time? Was it Ode to Chef this whole time? And I keep saying Odeto. Yo, I hope I have not been saying your name wrong this entire time. But I looked at it twice now and I was like, okay, wait, I might have been saying this person's name wrong. And you've been one of my day ones. So correct me if I'm wrong, please. Let's go. Before the billions, please go ahead and subscribe. King of Foods, who we about to bring up. Go ahead and subscribe. The man is cooking his behind off. And like I said, entrepreneur. He goes, I'm not going to tell you his story. I'm going to let him tell you his story. But again, I'm just so excited to have him on. Yes, Lee throwing shade, talking about why I got a girls only event, talking about I want to find a two. It does seem kind of oxymoronic, I admit, counselor. However, we have, again, two different purposes for the show today. Going to help me lead. Okay, we're going to focus on where we at right now. Great evening to you, right? To Real Love. Ooh, you the right person. Right to Real Love with Jay Emmanuel. Jay, you want to come up later? Sound like you might have some gems. Welcome again, everybody. It's been a long day. Like I told you, I got boosted. What's up, Melissa Jane? I see you. Hey, everybody. Melissa Jane is another member of the Lead Attorneys YouTube Academy and a fantastic YouTuber. If you want tech tips, and she said she's going to do a little bit more empowerment too, mixed in. Ooh, how to use the StreamYard, how to do some of the stuff that we're doing through YouTube and you're not as confident, check out Melissa Jane's wonderful. Did you do I thought she said she was going to do like a talent show. I don't know if it passed already. I know you said you were going to do also a talent show. She mixes it up, kind of a smorgasbord. But we are grateful that you came in. Yo, Andrea Fandangos. Wagwan, big friend. Lovely to see you, South Florida represent. Thank you so much. This is the founder of a wonderful organization down here called Shack's Hope, named for her daughter. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thanks for stopping by, Andrea. Drop your website in the chat if you can, Andrea. I just want people to learn about Shack's Hope and support it. Welcome, my darling. I'm happy to see you. Yes, Robert Weaver, what you saying? Just saw your collab with Lead. Interesting. Yes, we're going to continue the conversation right here, right now, and get some dating tips. Yes, big up the yardies. Yes, Wagwan, more fire. I see it. Oh, thank you, JT Coin Rings. Thank you so much. No matter who it is, where it is, I am appreciative of every single person who tries to support good Black content and great Black media. And that's what I'm trying to be. So thank you, JT. Your code switching is on point. I just read the message. Thank you. Appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much there, sir. But yeah, we got a fun show here, guys. He's eating. Now, Kelly, you can't be eating now. I hope you ain't eating now. I ain't eating now. He was just checking his plate. I see him backstage. But I'm going to bring up this extraordinary businessman, entrepreneur, and now YouTuber to talk a little bit first and foremost about his journey in business. And then, y'all ready for the juice? Thank you, says the lead attorney to Invisible Card. The 1K, bro, I did not know. That gets another huge congratulations from me. I did not know. Thank you, Invisible Card, for telling us that lead attorney hit that 1K, 100,000 people. Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing. In less than a year. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of him. Yay. Yeah, we're here. Y'all greet me in the chat, greet each other. Let's go. Lead attorney, you are the man, says Melissa J. Yes, he is. He's showing us how to do this thing, y'all. And we are, light years ahead because of it. We're not going on the steep kind of learning curve. And I'm grateful for you, sir, for sharing your knowledge. All right. Surprise, TLA hasn't slapped the emoji. Oh, yes. Like, that's why I need a soundboard. This is why I need a, like my good, some people would say dance hall, reggaeton, whatever sirens. I need one because that is a huge deal. We cannot, just kind of underestimate what a feat that is, right? To come from 1,000 in January, 1,000 subscribers, the lead attorney is now at 100,000 subscribers, yo. That is amazing. So good. So proud of you. All right, we're ready to get. Yay! Just subscribe to the King of Foods. Just subscribe to the King of Foods. Y'all head over to the King of Foods and subscribe to Boy's channel. He's here to talk cooking, to talk about being a single man with something to say about how we ladies, and even probably some of the gents, can learn from his experience as to what we're doing, maybe perhaps incorrectly or haven't given any thought to, and how we can improve our odds this holiday season of meeting somebody special. Are y'all with me? Y'all trying to meet somebody special? Or you're playing games still or what? Yes, Melissa J 954 in the building. Orlando, Diane. I didn't know that. Welcome. Okay, 407. I see you. Watching, you already know. Sunbreeze 322. The Bay Area is in the building. Wagwan. She says for Lottie Dottie. Yes, Melissa, I love it. Oh, another super sticker. What Lee say? Oh, I have not. Well, what he said? I have to leave that to you youngsters. I've thought about trying to get the record back, but to have to be realistic. Oh, okay, he had the longest stream, guys. I don't even think I was on that stream. Lead attorney like a long stream, you know what I'm saying? So he had the record, but he said, I don't know. Oh, wow. Jamdong in the building. Rich Lickle Poor Boy. Awesome name. All right, Rich, welcome to the fam. Hey, please hit the like button. I see a super sticker. Welcome. And I'm going to bring Mr. Kelly Hunter, the King of Foods, on. What's good? C's up. I see you. Wagwan, Carl Black, I see you. And let me get to that super sticker before I bring our special guest up. I see him. There it is. The Seattle Black Veteran. Fantastic. I think the first time I saw you was when you were a guest on the panel on the Lead Attorney Show. So welcome. I'm glad you found your way over here, Seattle Black veteran. Says, here's to show my lady some love. Hooked up with you from TLA PGA, and big ups to TLA 100,000 subs. That ain't no little thing, y'all. That's big. I'm still in awe. I'm like, TLA, I'm going to just do what you're saying. Be consistent. Y'all like, Sue got a job? Yes. And I'm still going to clip these videos, and I'm still put them up. Thanks to YouTube, we got to be posting every day, says the lead attorney. So I'm a good student. I'm going to follow the directions and see where it gets me 6 months from now, okay? So we're going to call the wisdom of the lead attorney, you know, just how much it's impacted us. We have to really recognize it. And I thank you, Seattle Black veteran, for doing so with this wonderful super chat. Yes, lead attorney waiting on 200,000. What's up? Waiting on 200. You ready? You're big, bro. You're just killing the game. So it is a wonderful thing to be a part of and witness at the same time. So I see another super sticker. Yay. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for, who is that? Joshua Ramseur. Ooh, no. That's the lead attorney who said no comment. Just love. What up? Thank you for supporting this stream. Thank you for supporting this channel. We're going to do some things a little different. As y'all see, I got a little different background, but it's because they was making too much noise. And that's why I was a little flustered when I got here. I was like, listen, yo, I got to get this stream. This is going to be a great show. The people want more of this, apparently, because my dating shows do so well. So I was like, hey, Kelly, we're going to give them some meat, some real food, talk about you in business. And then we go switch and get to you and your personal tips based on your experiences as to what people can do in terms of improving their odds this holiday season. Are y'all ready? Thank you so much, Joshua Ramseur. Welcome again to all of you watching. I see you, the number climbing. Thank you. Hit the like button, please. Get them likes up. We got a show going, y'all. I see King of Foods. You commented too. I see King of Foods trying to let y'all know he's talking about congrats, CLA. King of Foods, you ready? He's like, Sue, I'm ready. We have an extraordinary guy who not only has been killing the entrepreneurial streets when it comes to making a new product from the ground up, bringing it to market, selling it. Like, I'm just like, I love to see my brothers doing things. And it's a beautiful thing to learn how he did it. So y'all ready? We're going to learn a little bit of cooking and cuffing. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for him? Give him warm. Suzette Speaks. Welcome to the King of Food. What up, Kelly? How are you?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Can you see me?
I can see you great. You looking good, bro. I see the product. I like the product placement.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I mean, since you in your patois, I don't know, man. You know, Magwan. Did I do it right?
Hey, you can hit it with us.
Magwan. Okay. No,
I love. He's like, yeah, that's up from Miami. You got it. You got the big.
Yeah.
We are so ecstatic. Can you tell? I pushed past all the foolishness. Kelly was like, you good? I was like, we're going to restart the stream and we're going to be great. And it's going to be that kind of show today. We're just going to freestyle with it. I'm so grateful to have my brother here with me today to talk about his journey and to talk about dating from a gentleman's perspective. Once again, welcome, King of Foods. How are you,
Appreciate
Kelly?
it. How you doing, Suzette?
I'm excited, man. We've been planning this for a while, so it's finally here. So it's a good thing, man. I'm excited to hear from you on all fronts. So I guess we'll start with, who is the King of Foods? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
All right. So born and raised in Miami, Florida, like Suzette said, you know, third generation, you know, from Dade County, if you will, Bahamian descent. Started off at around 14 years old, maybe earlier, on the grill. Started off doing ribs on the grill. Actually, I started off putting maybe some barbecue ribs in the oven. You know, then I graduated to the grill, and before I know it, as I got older, I went off to college and I started kind of experimenting with different sauces and different flavors. And people in school would tell me, "Hey, you know, your stuff is really, really, really good. You should bottle it." I thought nothing of it. Graduated on school, HBCU Bethune-Cookman. And I started
right. Okay, BCC. Okay.
So I started a catering business, and I would put together my own festivals, events, things of that nature. But when I would cater my events, people would tell me, "Man, your food was delicious. However, what was that sauce you put on there?" Or, you know, or those those hors d'oeuvres were amazing. What kind of seasoning did you put on there? So I just noticed that people would always focus on that the seasoning blend or the sauce. They would tell me your food is great, but your that sauce was amazing. And I just kept hearing that probably from the age of 20 on. And I just kept hearing it. So I would never bottle my products. I just focused on my catering and doing events and putting together events, festivals, things of that nature. And then I moved to Charlotte in 2014, and I kind of got tired of people telling me to bottle my products, so I almost did it as a dare, so I could just shut people up, leave me alone. Okay, I did it. It didn't work, because my bottles, it's premium gourmet handcrafted product, so you can't sell this for $3 like you get a $3 sauce at Walmart. So this goes for $9. My seasonings go for $8. I remember when I moved to Charlotte and I started my own barbecue stand, and I would sell meals. So as a upsell, I would sell my sauces in a squirt bottle, and they'll ask me, how much does that sauce cost? Because it's so amazing. So I would say $8, thinking that they're going to, give me the finger or tell me to blow off. And they'll say, okay, let me get 3 of those. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And I made different sauces, and I remember it would just sell. All of a sudden, the person would, on Saturdays, people would come to the market to say, okay, let me get a barbecue rib sandwich. Let me get 2 sausage sandwiches, and let me get 3 bottles and 2 of your seasonings. I'm like, well, I have something. So in the wintertime, the food vendors outside or outdoors, they're seasonal. So they come back when the spring, winter warms back up. And plus, me being from Miami, I'm not going to be in 35-degree weather cooking out stuff. I'm not going to do that. Where I'm from, when it's 55 degrees, it's cold, right? So with that being said, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're doing great.
So I came indoors and said, okay, I'm going to just sell my sauces and seasonings for the winter months. And in the springtime, I'm going to go back out and go back to what I know as far as the vending, food service. And I remember it just took off during that winter. And I said, okay, well, instead of barbecue, people only eat barbecue during the summer. Okay, let me create a seasoning for seafood. Let me create a seasoning for vegetables. Let me create a seasoning for this or that. Let me create a sauce and marinade for this and that. And it just kind of exploded. So years later, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. On my website, I have technically 10 different seasons. I have about 6 different seasonings, 4 different sauces and marinades. And at the farmer's market, where I am every week, year round, every weekend, I have probably a total of 10 different seasonings and counting. I'm always coming out. Now, I have 10 different seasonings at the market, but then I also have seasonal gifts. So with that being said, there's this new season I'm really, really, really excited about. And first time I'm going to introduce it to the Suzette Speaks show. This is very exclusive. So real quick, through my seasoning line, I have a smoked rub. I have a jerk seasoning, as you can see. I have a poultry seasoning for the turkeys and chicken and wings, things of that nature. I have a seafood seasoning, crab legs, salmon. I have a Texas seasoning. That's an all-purpose seasoning for everything. Then I have a lemon pepper garlic, not a lemon pepper, but a lemon pepper garlic, which is freaking dope. So those are my 6 that I sell online. I have about another 4 that I sell at the market, which is adobo, Cajun, and so on and so forth. I'm always making things. But what I'm really excited about is I actually make some wings, right? You know what this is? Because I love lemon pepper wings.
Hold on. You move fast. Do you like
lemon pepper wings?
Let me get some.
I have a question. Do you like lemon pepper wings?
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat meat. So.
Okay, do you like lemon pepper salmon? Do you like lemon pepper shrimp?
I do. That
awesome.
I enjoy.
Also, do you like jerk shrimp, jerk salmon?
I do.
Guess what? This is lemon pepper jerk wings. Lemon pepper jerk wings. Wow. It is a fusion between the two. It is dope. And I'm probably thinking around next spring or so, I'm going to come out with a lemon pepper jerk seasoning. I'm always coming out with seasoning, but that seasoning is so dope. I let about 5 people try it. They've done backflips. It's just crazy. So, that's what I have. 4 different sauces and marinades. I just don't have the traditional quote unquote barbecue sauces. For example, I have a Caribbean mustard.
Kelly,
So
I have a couple questions for you. Let me just
go
jump
ahead,
in.
go ahead, go ahead,
Just
go ahead, go ahead.
let me slow you down just a little bit because
No, go ahead,
I'm
go. I can go.
excited to
I
hear.
can just keep going.
But there's so much that you just said. I was like, let us digest it and let us get to some of the heart of the matter, which is the how. So I love what you've been able to do, but I'm more interested in how you were able to do it because I think there are people on the entrepreneurial journey like yourself, maybe not with sauces, maybe not with seasonings, but also are looking at you like, can I really bring a company from the ground up to life? I think that's the juice. I think all of the wonderful byproducts and wonderful seasonings that you've made, I'm excited. Like, I got to try the rubs. I got to try all this. But I also am curious as to your process as far as development of your line. So let me slow you down just a bit. Y'all, yeah, Gail saying loud, I'm hungry. Yes, the wings look spectacular. But I don't want to gloss over the journey. I don't want to gloss over the journey because I think that's an important part of, we see people and they get from point A to point B and it's like, oh, they did it by magic. I couldn't do it. No, no, no. He did what I think anyone could if they work hard enough, plan, and kind of stay committed. So let's talk a little bit about that. So you moved up north, from up north from Miami, up north, and
I
so
mean,
did
it's
you?
still the South, right?
I
But
know
yeah,
it's
it's
the
up
South,
north.
but for everything from north of like Jacksonville for us is up north. Even
That's
maybe
true.
Atlanta. No, maybe not. But
Orlando's up
everything
north,
else is up
right?
north. So when you moved and you have been trying out your sauces and your seasoning with other people, you or
Suzette,
these
you're breaking up.
were these your had gotten
You're breaking up a little bit.
were these your original recipes or did you get them from somewhere?
Okay, so let me let me answer that question that you just asked. So one
Mm-hmm.
thing about my seasoning line, one thing I do, and kind of I was thinking about what TTLA said the other day as far as him chopping up his videos. But one thing I do is I listen to my customers. So every week I'm talking to my customers. They're tasting my products. They're telling me what they like, what they love, what they're looking for, so on and so forth. So I'm always listening. So as I listen, I'm coming up with different products. They're tasting my products. Looking at they're telling me what their different palettes and what they're looking for. So I really just again listen to my customer and I give them what they want or what they don't realize they want. For example, everybody has a lemon pepper, right? Lemon pepper, lemon pepper. That's everybody has a lemon pepper seasoning in their cabinet. But you have to think most lemon peppers are very salty. Is very it could be very salty, it could be very peppery, it could be even too lemony. So I decided to come out with speaking of customers, a lemon pepper garlic seasoning where again it's not too salty, it's not too lemony, not too peppery. It's the perfect, smooth, delicious blend. Because a lot of times where it's so salty, which I taught the customers, they have to cut that salt, putting other things in there. And I decided to, when I'm listening to them, create products that they need. People are watching their sodium intake. My jerk seasoning only has 10 grams of sodium. So just talking with my customers, I think I answered the first part of it.
So yeah, so tell me more about the process of how one starts the
Yeah.
line. So
So that part.
you in your kitchen, you doing stuff and people love it. How does one move from that now into I gotta find a source for all of these spices? I've got to find a mixing a place. I'm gonna find a bottling place. Take us a little bit more into the establishment of the business.
Okay, so with anything you do as an entrepreneur, there you have to have a certain mindset, right? One, you have to be optimistic. You have to be optimistic. You just got to be. You can't be pessimistic. You have to be optimistic. That's one. Um, and two, the word no, people will tell you all day what you can't do. You can't do this, you can't do that. But you have to ask people, what can you do? And you have to continue to just keep pressing forward. There's an old saying that goes, by the yard is hard, but by the inch it's a cinch. So just 1 inch at a time moving forward. At least in my industry, there's a lot of red tape that you have to go through whether that's the Department of Agriculture and all these different things and getting all these different licenses. And they'll have a website and they'll tell you, go to this website and they'll tell you everything you need to know. And it'll be about 15 pages. And I'm college educated, but that language is almost, I call it law language, So most people will look at it. I don't understand this, and they will get discouraged and just kind of forget it. But me being optimistic and not taking no for an answer, thinking, okay, what can I do? What I do is I call that number. They'll tell you quick. Oh yeah, just go to the website. Kind of show me a way. I'll tell them, I don't understand the language on that website. Can I speak to somebody to explain to me exactly what I need to do to get this done? It's a long wait there. Okay, I'll wait. If the phone hangs up, I'll call right back. I'll wait, or I may have to take a drive 2 hours to go to their local office. But you really just can't take no for an answer, and you have to be optimistic. Those are the two keys for anything. Hope I answered your question, because on whether I was putting together the barbecue, beer, wine, and jazz festivals in South Florida, whether I was just in anything I did, those were those two things. I couldn't take no for answer, and I was always optimistic. Just you have to be bright eyed, bushy tail.
So with the festivals that you created, take us back to what, 5 years ago ish, 10 years ago ish, when you were doing those festivals. Were they a part of eventually creating your brand, or were you just into the entertainment sector and enjoyed doing those? What was that like for you, or that part of your, I'm sure you learned a lot of entrepreneurial tips and tenets from being an event producer. Talk a little bit about the events that you did here in South Florida.
Yes, so I put together a barbecue, beer, wine, and jazz festival every year in South Florida. It was very difficult. I put up all my money, again, being optimistic. I partnered with Susie Coleman. I was on a 99.1 Hot 105. I got articles in the Miami Times. I just kept pounding the pavement every single day. And, you'll get a million no's, but all you're looking is for that one yes. And you can't do anything by yourself. You definitely want a strong team, but you have to really just have a mindset of you just can't be denied. And when you have that mindset, people will drop you gems, because you don't know everything, but the little you just know you're going to get it done. And when people see you that focused, they're going to be people that God's going to bring your way to drop gems and tell you, okay, well, they said you can't do that, but they never said that you can't do this. So you go one step forward and just keep pounding the pavement. And once again, pardon?
Mm-hmm. No, and I am just trying to give people a frame of reference that you are the real deal, so that you started this company, the Seasonings brand, but you would already kind of been leaving that entertainment footprint. Mm-hmm. And understanding, the dynamics of business for a while now. So I was just trying to give people some frame of reference from where you've come from in terms of your breadth of experiences.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
And also in business, you start a business, but you never know where you're going to go. You never know where you're going to end up. So again, putting together the barbecue, beer, wine, and jazz festivals, I'm thinking I'm an event planner. I'm a great cook, and this is to promote my catering company, and also to be, I guess, a socialite, putting together events. At the event, oh my God, like, what sauce was that? Oh my God, what kind of rub was that? And I was like, man, I've been hearing that since college. I kind of heard that a little bit since high school. Now, when I moved to Charlotte, I have to start from scratch, but I always remember in my head people telling me the different things that I was good at. So I plan on moving the barbecue, beer, wine, and jazz festivals in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I was going to start off with selling food, dishes, things like that, and upselling the sauces, but it just took off. Like, these products really took off.
Wow. So I love that.
And I guess let me just say this. So when I first started, sometimes we pigeonhole ourselves, right? I was a great cook, but I pride myself in grilling. I pride myself in grilling, even though I'm a great cook. So I was gonna name my company King of Barbecue. That's what I was
Mm.
gonna name my company. And an old friend, a mentor of mine at the time, told me, "You never know where your business is going to take you. Do not pigeonhole yourself. You just never know where God's going to put you." Right. So that's when I named my product King of Foods. And it makes sense now because now I'm making products for vegetables, for seafood, and now I have a YouTube cooking show. It just makes more sense. So in business, you want to get started, but you just never know where you're going to end up. You just have to just continue to be great and continue to be great at your craft, and also not be all over the place. A lot of us, we may be talented at different places, but we need to focus on one thing and be great at it. I hope
Mm.
that makes sense.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm hearing a lot of different wonderful segments of what you just said, because it sounds like even though we start with one idea, so I think it pushes back a little bit on the focus, because you can stay focused, but you got to also read the signs of what's happening around you. If you're starting a festival, and I'm sure people enjoy that festival, and it would put you on the map really down here. I think, one thing people may try to do is just stick with that initial idea of, I'm a festival producer. This is what I want, and this is how I want to do it. But if you weren't keen on listening, as you pointed out, to the customer and thinking, wow, I keep getting so many compliments on everything I make. Let me think about this a little bit differently and see if some there is there when it comes to an actual product line. So I think it's good to focus, but it's also good to pivot. It's good to stay open and flexible, because at times you might have that one plan, like you said, you were thinking about bringing up the festival with you, and then you took a whole different turn based on what you heard from your customer. So that's fantastic. Now let me ask you, did you use your own personal startup money? Did you get an SBA loan? Did you use a bank loan? How did you create the seed funds for getting into the seasoning business?
I've used my own money. I have a full time job. And you when you believe in yourself, you have to show you believe in yourself. I invested in myself. Every single time. Every single time I betted on myself. So I never had a rich aunt or uncle that could give me $25,000 or 50K. I've always just had to bet on myself and put my own money, my own finances, my own hard work, maybe get an extra job and put it all into what I believe in and what I'm good at. So, that's where I am right now today.
Fantastic. They are loving what they're hearing. Mindful Me Moment says, true, focus on one thing. And I just want to acknowledge that super sticker. Thank you, Mr. Blue Water 2121. Appreciate the love. Yeah, Mindful Me Moment says, yeah, focus for sure. I love that. Lar says focus and flexibility. So that's the point I wanted to add on to yours. A little bit of flexibility with the
Yeah,
focus can go a long way, because you got to listen. Grego says he just subscribed to the King of Foods
that's
Network.
right.
Yes. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Did I see a $40 Sunbreeze? Sunbreeze, listen. You know what? We get you know who told y'all to do this? Gaston's World said y'all stop with the DMs. Y'all hit her with a ladies, I don't know what to make of this. Help me out here in the chat, please. Thank you. Very kind of you. Bay Area in the building. I cannot make any promises or warranties about going out to Kelly, we might have to move into the dating thing real quick. I want to ask you a few more questions about business, but Sunbreeze, you keep me
They want
smiling.
the good stuff.
Listen, thank you for the support. Always on the streams. Always, always on the streams. Thank you so much.
They
I
say I got a
really,
hunger for food, but I got a hunger for love. That's what they saying, huh?
we gonna hit you with tips though, Sunbreeze. That I can promise you. You're gonna get some good quality tips from this stream. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being one of my day ones and keeping me, just grounded in what you have been enjoying the most, feedback, all of that good stuff. So thank you so much. But I don't know about the dinner. We'll rain check. So King of Foods, real quick, when you are thinking about your next product, I know you say you do a farmer's market every single Saturday. So tell me about how that plays a role in you reaching new customers and what it has done to expand your brand. Tell us about your growth. How long have you been doing the seasonings line? How long has that been in existence?
I've been doing it since about 2015. So I will say that.
Wow.
So, oh, wow. Oh, it's been 7 years. It's
Oh,
been
that's a
7
big
years.
deal. Most
I didn't
companies don't
realize
survive
that. It's
5.
been yeah. And one thing about business is about consistency. And I would also push on, you definitely want to have a nice brand, but don't focus too much on being sexy. You
Mm.
know, if I could, I guess if I wanted to be sexy, I would get a brick and mortar and
Oh,
have a nice location. At the same time, I'm at a farmer's market where 3,000 people come in every single week,
with no
almost year
overhead, no
round.
ongoing
So
overhead. Yeah.
yeah, so the overhead is a lot less. I
Yeah.
put together my own boutique, and 3,000 people are going to, no matter what, are
Be
going to
there.
come past me every single week. So it just makes more sense for me to be at that particular Charlotte Regional Farmers Market in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, Charlotte
So
in the building. What's up?
indeed,
Anybody else from
indeed.
Charlotte? Please go check this brother out. I love that you said that because I also suffered from a little bit of having to have the big office space right at the beginning. I started my own. I did real estate law for a while. I had my own title company, and with real estate, I felt like I had to have the beautiful office and the setup and the whole shebang and all this. And a few years in, I'm like, dang, this is wasted money. Now, again, for real estate transaction, people do they like to have a little bit of the serious and beautified ambiance. Like the realtor loves to come in and feel like, oh, this is a closing table, and you have the big nice wooden table and the decorations and all of that. But as you said, that can run you in the ground if it comes to the overhead. So I agree with you. It took me a while to kind of get from underneath that, and that's why I pivoted to personal injury, quite frankly, because I think it was a lot of overhead and a lot of commitment up front, that drove that type of business that I was not aware of until I got into it. So I hear you loud and clear when it comes to minimizing your overhead up front. A lot of people want to do business and do it big, or as you say, sexy, and put up the big shingle. I don't know.
Because
Go ahead.
you really have to make a decision. It's like, do you want to be sexy or do you want to make money? You
Exactly.
know, and I'm not saying,
Exactly.
again, I'm not telling somebody to compromise their brand, but
Right.
you always want to think about making money first. You know, David John has a book. What is it called? It's called Thinking Broker,
Oh, Fubu, Damon John. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
David
Yep.
John from Fubu.
Yeah.
He has a book. I forgot the name, but it's
No
something about
problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The point is well taken, though. Like a lot of people. Thank you once again, Sunbreeze. Very good points. Y'all loving the business talk. I see it. Again, hit the like button. Welcome again, those who are just joining Suzette Speaks Show. We are going to pivot a little bit just shortly into some dating tips. I wanted you to get to know the King of Foods, and I want you to subscribe to the King of Foods Network. We have a entrepreneur who has believed in himself, as he said, bet on himself, invested his own time and money, went from event producing to product line. And I didn't know it was since 2015. You've been doing this, bro, and has been, consistent in his returns. And I love the fact that, again, you might want to speak about some of this on your channel, but I just love the fact that you have been a demonstration of what it will take in terms of from start to finish and making something happen. So where are the products going to go from here? And then we're going to talk about dating. What else? You say you're going to break the exclusive. I was like, wait, Kelly, we just started. Don't break no exclusive till I get a little bit more info. But you say you want to break the exclusive different. What's most popular? First and foremost, go to kingofoods.com. What's most popular and what kind of new products do you have? And I'm gonna look at them wings again. But yeah, what do you have that people love? If people are going on the website now and they're checking you out, what are your top sellers?
My top sellers would be I can tell you retail and then online. So online, top sellers would be the jerk packet right now during the holidays, the poultry pack. Because a lot of people are doing turkeys and turkeys and chickens and things like that for the holidays. So the poultry pack right now, but the jerk pack, you have the steak and beef pack, you have the seafood pack, and wow, it just depends on what day of the year. Now, retail individual seasonings, I would say the Texas seasoning is the best seller because it literally goes well on everything: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. From steaks, burgers, briskets, tacos, fish, vegetables. We in Miami on a red snapper. I'm from part Bahamian. I put this on conch salad, potatoes, corn, chili. I mean, literally everything, man. Brussels sprouts. Um, most seasonings have a salt and pepper. Sorry, most seasonings are paprika based or more so like a paprika base. This is salt and pepper base. It's kosher salt, black pepper, hickory smoked salt, smoked black pepper, granulated garlic, and a splash of whiskey barrel brown sugar, dark brown sugar. And as you can see, it's coarse. It's really coarse. It's dope. Next will be the lemon pepper garlic, just because it's new. It's dope. It's amazing. And again, like I said before, a lot of people don't have to cut that salt or that heavy limited flavor with other things. They can just put on their food and that's it. Caribbean mustard is very, very popular. Again, this goes well on pork, chicken, seafood, and vegetables.
Kelly, I'm gonna tell them go to your website.
Really, all my stuff's dope. I'm gonna keep it real.
Because I'm like, they get all. They go to his website, y'all. You guys definitely check out the King of Foods Network. Check out his YouTube channel. We're gonna get into dating. Mr. Blue Water 2121 says, "Let me buy not the $10. Let's go to lunch. I don't mind it. Where we going? Chipotle? Where we going?
Chipotle.
Where we going, Mr. Blue Water? Thank you. I appreciate the gesture. Y'all are too funny. Thank you very much. But Sunbreeze 322 still holds the place of sponsor of this stream. So thank you very much for the offer. Once again, I'm going to hit you with some quality dating tips. So let's get into it. King of Food, you guys know where to find him. Again, in the bio, you'll see his YouTube channel and, of course, his website. So if you're in the area, go check him out in the Charlotte Farmers Market. And if you're not, check him out online. Beautiful gift, so delicious. Like he talks about on his YouTube channel. I don't want to give it away. There are people who have gotten a man. People who've gotten a man from using his seasoning. So that's tip number one. Use King of Food seasoning. Go ahead, Kelly. Before we turn to dating, go ahead real quick.
I'm gonna say this. There's actually a testimonial on one of my videos of a guy. He was expressing. I think Suzette, you saw it. He found his wife. She was using my products. And he was like, "Whoa, what was that?" She's a keeper, and they've been together ever since. They got married and everything. So that is true.
I find that so funny that we still know the way to. They say it don't get old. So that's the first tip. Get some King of Food season and let's go. Let's bring in the dating mindset, y'all. I'm shifting now, King of Foods. We're going to talk about how a single man like you approaches dating, and we're going to talk about why it's important to try, different techniques and strategies. I love the fact. Thank you again, Mr. Blue Water 2021, for that wonderful super chat. I appreciate y'all. Once again, let me do a quick reset here, and I'm going to welcome you. This is the Suzette Speak Show. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much to all my super stickers and super chatters. If you're watching for the first time, I want to welcome you. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm here with none other than the King of Foods Network founder, Kelly Hunter. He just told us all about his wonderful seasoning brands and what he offers on his website, kingofoods.com. But I brought him on today to ask him about dating from a man's perspective. Y'all know it's the holidays and many of us are looking for something new, and we're going to try, to take a different approach. We don't have all the answers. We're not necessarily doing things that will yield the type of people that we're looking for. So I said, you know what, Kelly, this would be a great topic from your perspective to share what you've learned from being out here as a single man and having been married, now divorced, and wanting to hopefully give us some perspective from a male point of view as to what women can do. Y'all, I'm going to drop the link in a little bit, but I want to know what are some strategies that women can use to increase our odds of maybe finding that special someone. Y'all ready for it? I am so excited. Y'all ready? Let's bring on the King of Foods once again. King of Foods, welcome again. Like his channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I see his subscribers have already climbed. Thank you guys for showing him some love. So King of Foods, we're now going to shift to dating and dating advice. So I'm going to turn it over to you, sir. When you first heard this topic, what went through your mind? I know I was pushing. I was like, oh, I got another super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before, hey, Mindful Me Moments in the pounds. Welcome and thank you, Mindful Me Moments. Appreciate that support. I see another one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Blue Water putting a little tip on it. Thank you, Mr. Blue Water. 2121. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for being so kind and supporting this type of stream. So again, welcome, King of Foods. Let us know where we're going from here. All right. So you are a single man, correct?
Yeah, ish, yeah.
Oh, okay. You spoken for kind of. So you've been dating somebody. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So pray tell, how did you know you were ready to get into a more, should I say, exclusive type relationship with this young lady? How did you know? How did you move her from the bench onto the floor? how did if you sound like you spoken for? So
Well,
what was it about her that made her now become, more exclusive for you?
well, as a man, you kind of know what you want. Uh, I would say this. So it gets to the point where dating different people gets old, at least for the guys I know, right? And if I call up one of my friends, and I'm gonna be frank, so if I call up one of my friends and I'll say, "Oh man, I was on this date with this woman. She was gorgeous, and we had a good night, and it went here and went there, and so on and so forth," then you understand what I'm saying. And he's like, "Okay, that's cool." And I'm thinking I'm a big man because I did whatever with this gorgeous chick. But he's like, "Yeah, and tomorrow, me and my wife, we're taking we're going to our son's football game, and next week we're going to our daughter's recital." And you after a while, when you get to a certain age, you kind of want a family of your own. This, you're no longer 22, 23 years old. You kind of want a family. And that, for at least for me, that whole just dating different people, and that it just gets old. So I kind of knew. So you just have to go through the process and vet until you find that person.
So okay, so you have shifted your mindset. So looking around, you're like, this can get pretty tiring. I guess
Mhm,
it can also grow old, as you've described it. So
mhm,
you have moved past the phase, if you will, or the stage of
mhm.
life where you're like
Yeah,
trying to be out here and searching
yeah,
all the time and seeing who's
mhm,
who and what's what. You're
mhm.
looking to settle down.
Yeah, because even I think for I could have, I guess, a hot boy summer for a quick second, but after a quick second, it gets tired. It gets tiresome real quick.
They be
So
wearing you out. It's hard to
yeah,
juggle.
this. Oh, I'm doing my single thing for year after year after year.
Okay.
I get tired. I get tired very quickly.
Okay, so
Okay.
it took a while, but now he's saying, y'all, he was ready to get off the market and he's looking for something more permanent, more long term. Okay, cool. So I'm glad you're sharing your mindset, because I think these dating tips that you're about to give us, it is good to kind of frame up where that person is coming from. So you have been married before, is that
Hmm.
right?
That's right.
Okay, how long has it been since you were divorced?
Okay, so I would say about 5 years.
Okay,
I'd say
so
about
that's a
five
good amount
years.
of time. So you've
Hmm.
been out here, you kind of been figuring out what you want and building your business, really,
Hmm.
sounds like, and probably dip in and dabbling a little bit
A
in
little
these
bit.
streets and
A
seeing
little
what's
bit.
out there. So, okay, so it's that time for you. So cool. So, what should a woman do when it comes to the holidays, when it comes to trying to meet people, trying to not get stuck in your same circle, whether it's your family circle or your same circle of friends? I find that is very common. I go to a dinner party and I already know everybody who is there. Ain't nobody new in the building. Or you end up, sometimes these events happen at nightclubs or mixers, and I can't stand that. I don't know how y'all feel. The music be too loud. You go somewhere and you're trying to like make conversation. You can't hardly hear what he's saying. He's yelling, he's spitting in your face, and it's getting uncomfortable. And it's hurting my ear because they have to talk so loud just to hear over the music. So that always kind of ruins it for me. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some perspective from a guy. So what do you think we should start with? Where do you want to start in terms of your perspective on what would improve our odds of meeting somebody?
I would say that the first step. Well, I have a few tips, but the first tip would be as far as where to socialize. Like you said, it's a numbers game, and you don't want to go to a place where you know the same people, or you don't want to go to a place where it's mostly couples, or of course you want to go where it's mostly relatives. So you want to do research where there's meetup, or you want to see what events are going on through your local city, or possibly even I'm not gonna say out of town, but locally in your city. And when you do that, you want to contact the person who's hosting. And let me back up. Not just you don't want to go to, again, clubs, because it's loud music, it's dark, people are screaming, yelling. You can't really have a conversation with a person. So you want to find get-togethers where there's light. The music is low, people are mingling, things like that. And when you research that, you want to go. Sometimes there's a virtual list of who all is going to be there. So you want to look like the ratio needs to be in your favor, and you need to know that. Also try to find out if the people are single. Try to reach out to the person who's putting together the event. If you know people that knows that event planner, or whoever the house gathering that is going to be at, oh, Sally's going to be there. Oh, I know Sally. Let me call Sally. For me as a guy, Sally, are you bringing your friends, your homegirls? How many homegirls are you going to bring? And so I need the ratio to be in my favor when I go. So definitely where to socialize. Be intentional of that. And with the ratio being in your favor, I know it's Super Bowl's coming up, the holidays and fighting. And there was a time where there was Super Bowl party. Oh, there's going to be men there. But nowadays, sometimes it's more women than men at those quote unquote manly parties. So again, you want to do your research to find out if the ratio is going to be in your favor as far as where to socialize. The second part of that is to socialize. I know you're fine. I know you look cute. I know you look good. You dress to the nines, but you may be shy. Go out and talk to people. Have fun. Don't take yourself so seriously. Mingle around. Talk to different people. You increase your chances of meeting that someone. You don't want to go out and say, well, nobody. You were there 2, 3, 4 hours. Oh, nobody talked to me. No, a guy never approached me. Go out and have fun, mingle, talk to people. So I would say that will definitely increase your chances, because believe it or not, sometimes guys could be shy too.
Okay, let me ask you a couple questions if you don't mind. I want to see some feedback. Do you agree? And if you would like to add anything, I just dropped the link, guys. So if you want to come up and give us your 2 cents on what men and women, either or both, should be doing in order to increase their odds of meeting that special someone, or somebody new anyway, during the holiday dating season, please let us know. Come on up. I'd love to have you join the panel and join the discussion. So let me digest what you just said. So you're saying check your ratio, because I was like, that's a lot of homework to do before you go out. But guess it would be worth it if you don't end up in a place where they're all married couples. I find that so frustrating when you go to, for me, charity events. A lot of times, a lot of married people go to charity events. When it comes to banquets and things like that, galas and things like that, I rarely find a single man, and I host a lot of them. So I rarely have a single man come up to me, or one that I can go up to or quickly identify, because all I see is couples and single women. So I hear you, what you're saying, and I think you make a valid point. So you're saying check the guest list online and see what the names look like, and see if it sounds like some dudes or if it sounds like some ladies. I'm kind of putting words in your mouth. I just want to make sure people are clear of what you're suggesting. And you're saying also contact the host or hosts, if you can, I guess social media, send an email, whatever, and check to see, hey, how is the event, or how has it been in the past? Has there been a lot of ladies? Is there a lot of guys? Are there a lot of guys? Maybe also I would add, check out the social media for the event and kind of see what pictures of the past look like. I think would be a good add addition to what you just said. So tell me how you've done that. When you go out, tell me the last place you went out. Now, did you find the ratio, or when did you start to, and how did you start to employ that type of strategy? What did it look like in your life?
Honestly, as guys, that's kind of how we move. That's kind of how we move as guys. Like, we're always Matthew's having a party, are girls gonna be there? How many like that's just how we're built as men. So I'll try to give the ladies a secret on how we naturally are. Because one thing that I don't want to do, I don't want to give myself a haircut, iron my clothes, clean my shoes, put on cologne, take a shower, get fresh, and then listen to my music, try to get in that mode, and then I go there, and it's a man fest. I wasted my evening. I don't want to do that. So if I'm going to
so you say before you put in all the effort, make sure you run the numbers, look at the invite list, see who's supposed to be there. And I guess also use a little common sense when it comes to things like Super Bowl parties. It most likely will be more men, even though ladies, I think, have caught on to that a bit.
Yeah,
and some of these other places where men typically gather. Can you give us any more examples for the holidays where we should be looking in terms of finding an event that matches your description?
Yeah, I was going to add this other tip as well. Also, don't necessarily be the first person there. So if you know somebody, allow them to go there first, because you may have another place you're thinking about. You call them, hey, how is it looking? Child, man, it's just a bunch of women. There's only 2 or 3 guys. Okay, so to go to this event. So you also, that's also another trick as well that us guys do.
Okay, so let somebody else get there first. I've done that where I'm like early and I realize, oh my God, South Florida is a late going out place. Parties here do not start until after 12. So I remember going out on dates with people and having a nice dinner and was like, yo, let's paint the town. But by the time we get there at 10 or 11, ain't nothing really popping unless it's a specific event like that was held and a comedy show, for example, that starts at a specific time. If you trying to just go out to, a nice little lounge or whatever, people here, they don't socialize until very late. Like, it's so funny. If it's not a formal event, 2 a.m, people rolling up to the event. So that takes me out sometimes. I'm like, okay, I can't get nowhere right away at midnight or after midnight sometimes. But yeah, it's good to check out the times, check out the ratios, do a research a little bit, figure out who's going to be there, who was there last year, that kind of thing. Hey, Barry, thank you so much. I love the pounds. Big up to my brothers across the pond. I love it. Thank you so much. Some support. Love from the UK. Big up yourself, GB, in the building. Thank you. I love pounds. Hey, thank you very much for showing your support of the stream. And big up to all of my wonderful subscribers from the UK. I think you guys are my second largest demographic when I look up where people are watching from. So big up UK every time. Soul side, North side, East Enders, all of that. Brixton, all of that. You guys know I love my UK folks. I hope to visit one day. I've never been to England. Can you imagine? So I hope to visit London one day soon.
I want to taste the Jamaican food over there.
Yo, they got some good cuisine. They got some good diaspora. Lots of different diaspora live in London. So some of the best food of all kinds of culture are in London. So can't wait to visit. So, okay, good tip, King of Foods. Y'all agree? We're going to drop the link. Thank you, RM, for dropping the link. And you guys can come up. You don't have to show your face. You can also just talk and to see if some of his advice aligns and has worked for you, or if you have a different take. All right. So we're open, equal opportunity. The link has been dropped. Please come on up and let us know what you got to say. So King of Foods, I love it. So check the ratio first. Make sure you're not going to waste that beautiful face, ladies, that outfit, the hair, the nails, and then you run up in the spot and it's like, no, dudes, I hate that. So do the homework, do the research, and that will help. Very good. All right, King of Foods, what else you got for us? What do you think ladies can do to better their odds?
And I also wanted to give an example or actual story to the second part as far as socializing. Yeah. Years ago, I had an event. I put together an event. People came, and I had a homegirl. She came, but she really didn't know anybody that was there. So everybody, when you know people, you're gonna communicate, mingle with people. But she kind of was off to herself because she didn't know anybody. I remember she had on a green dress. And she ended up leaving thinking the guys weren't checking for her, or she just felt like she didn't fit in. And it goes back to just socializing and mingling with people, because the next day, or maybe even that night, but the next day, people were asking me, Kelly, who is that girl in that green dress? Oh my God. And I had to call her, like, so many guys were asking about you till this day. when I mentioned that event and I mentioned green dress, everybody, all the guys know, all the
Wow.
guys remember that woman. But all she had to do was just socialize. I mean, to this day, I'm like, I'll mention that event, I'll say green dress. The
Ladies, do
guys
you
just
ever,
go crazy.
that's an interesting story. Ladies, has that ever happened to you where you thought you were kind of out of place when you went to a social event and didn't feel right or didn't have anybody to talk to or kind of stood off to yourself, and then afterwards you heard, or the hostess told you, or your homeboy told you, hey, it was so many dudes checking for you. What's up? Like, okay, so we got to socialize. So talk a little bit more about socializing. Do you have any tips when it comes to how to socialize and what we should be doing, and how we can, be more available so that people, you have a better chance of a collision point with somebody new?
Well, one thing about socializing, I'll say start off with small talk. Small talk ends up with big talk. I'm sorry, small talk leads to big talk. So just conversation. So how'd you find out about this place? Where are you from? What do you like to do? And so on and so forth. Those small talks, that leads to big talk. I would not recommend within the first 15 seconds asking my man, what does he do for a living? I just won't recommend that, because a man wants to feel like you wanted to get to know him, and not and not his economic status. So I would say, if that's not where you're trying to go, but just small talk leads to big talk, and don't take yourself too seriously, and just kind of go with it. And I would say this too: mingle with everybody, not just the guys you're attracted to. You want to mingle with everyone. There's three reasons. One is, I would say one reason would be, for one, right? I'm gonna just be honest. When you're just being friendly with the guys that you're attracted to, or the guys you like, and the guy that you may not think is good looking or handsome, and you kind of rolling your eyes when you're talking to him, or when you kind of ignoring him, when you kind of looking the other way, and maybe you may be a little short, a little rude. The guy that you may think that, or the guy that may be attracted to you, he's watching not just how you treat him, but how you treat other people. And if he deems yourself as a mean girl, unfortunately, I've known guys that, oh wow, oh, he assumes she's that way, and they might just sleep. They might just sleep with you, and that's it. So you don't want to come up. You want to be able to just be nice to everybody.
Okay, so let's break that down. Oh, wow. Thanks for sharing that, because I don't think a lot of people would have thought or think about those things. I was reading some of your comments. Sometimes I have a very serious face, guys. I'm reading the comments and digesting with the chat. Let me know if y'all agree with what Kelly Hunter is saying and what he is suggesting we do, because I think, as he just said, sometimes we don't try to mingle with everybody. Ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. You try to go, and I think it's natural. It's almost like a human instinct to go to who you're attracted to. But sometimes guys know this too. Who you checking for ain't checking for you. So in our attempt, it sounds like what Kelly is suggesting, to focus so much on that one person or reject other people, sometimes you're sending out vibes in general. So even men that you haven't even, realized were in the room yet, are also picking up on kind of your disposition and where you are sending out, maybe as he's described, negative vibes. So I hear you. And I'm mad though that your bro was like, oh, okay, I got one for you. the hit and run. Oh my goodness. Ay. But it's real. I hear you. And that's really sad. That's a bad side of it. But it's good to be aware of it. Aware that people will think like that. Some people, not everybody. I was reading Lar Ed. Welcome. Oh, I see favorite network in the back. Please come on up with y'all tips. I'm enjoying this King of Foods. It says, select dialed down charity events rather than galas and banquets. I love this. I think you're 100% right. I've been going to too many charity events and I don't meet nobody, because it is married people that go to charity events. If there was a toy donation, thank you. Okay, good suggestion. Even mixers, karaoke, for example, and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Also, speak with the event coordinator for info on other events. I love it. So I love LAR, and I see you, favorite network. I love that. Y'all come on up. I've dropped the link. Karen Hunter Jackson, welcome, says, I totally agree. Be careful on the disposition side, ladies. Even though we know who we want. Y'all, I do that too. I walk in a room and I kind of quickly scan who I might be interested in. You don't really know who you're going to be interested in, but you just scan. You're like, oh, okay, cool. I like his outfit. Oh, okay, cool. I like his haircut. Oh, okay, cool. What we got going over there? I don't know you. I don't know you. Okay, let's see. And you scan. But you got to be careful beelining only to the guy that you find attractive. I agree with that 100. 100. Hey, Urban Lady, welcome. Sunbreeze says yes all the time. I see you, the sponsor of this stream, Sunbreeze 322. Thank you so much for your generous support of today's stream. All right, so Kelly, I'm bringing you back on. Las Gavi says, I agree. Definitely. It looks like people watch how you treat other people, right? So you are giving off a vibe, regardless if you are talking to that person directly or if you're talking to somebody else. They can see kind of like you'll switch your, disposition. You're switching on and you're switching off depending on where you are in terms of, yeah. So I'm stuck flirting. Okay, let's see. Kelly, so what are you asking, Sunbreeze? You're asking how best to flirt. Kelly, do you have any insight? And I'm going to bring up the favorite network right after. What do you think about flirting? So small talk, is that basically flirting? And give us an example of what has worked for you or worked on you. Tell us about what that small talk or that approach, that game supposedly looks like when it's successful.
I would just say be yourself. Again, a good old smile goes a long way. A good old smile, and also when you want a guy to know you're into them, definitely a smile and a touch, a friendly touch. That always helps. And just again, I say this again, don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun, friendly touch, smile, eye contact, body language. Just be natural, just be in your natural state. Now I will say this. Some guys are shy, man. I've one of my close buddies, introvert, shy. I mean, this woman was smiling in his face, almost this close to him. She was touching him. She was laughing at anything he said. She did everything but reach in his pocket, grab his pen, and grab his cell phone to put like. But he's so shy. He's such an introvert, and I wanted to punch him in the arm. Like, what are you doing? So
he missed all the cues, the touch, the laugh, the elbow.
He's just like. I know as black men, we're macho, we're suave, we have all the right things to say, but we're men, we're people. So you have guys that are introverts, you have guys that are shy, not saying that they're not confident, not saying that they're not masculine, but
no.
You have some guys that are socially awkward a little bit.
Yeah, there's a shy guy. I didn't mean to cut you off, in every group. I know that for sure. And they're guys that you almost have to approach because they don't have that in them. They're not used to it, or they're not confident, or social, as you said, socially awkward. So that is true. So do you like when a woman approaches you? Is that been successful? Is that more of the temperature in these streets now? Women have to approach or should approach?
I think in life, when you want something, you need to go and get it. That's how I feel. I mean, as a man, I mean, we're definitely built that way. I mean, if you see somebody you like, closed mouths don't get fed. And as a woman, if you see a guy that you're into and you're gonna say, well, I'm gonna wait until if he doesn't approach me, then, but you think he's a hell of a guy. I mean, I understand you were raised that way, but you only live one time. And if he's a hell of a dude, I'm not going to say shoot your shot, but shoot your shot.
All right. Well, I believe you. You're not going to say it, but you're going to say it. Welcome again. This is the Suzette Speak Show with a special guest today that's talking about his YouTube channel and seasoning business, Mr. Kelly Hunter of King of Foods Network, and now sharing with us some dating advice. And we've opened up the panel and we want to hear what you have to say about what he's offering. And if you have anything else you want to add, now is the time. So I like that. So approach, says the King of Foods. What's going on? Auntie Feifei, what's up? How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm good. Thank you.
Yay. Glad you're up confidently, ready to share some advice. Let us know what you're thinking. What do you think about today's discussion?
Well, actually, Auntie has a question. And I would like to know, to Kelly, can you please elaborate a little bit more and share some insight on why it is the one person that is unforgettable when you mention this event in the green dress? Why do you think it is that she was not approached? Is it because, as we hear she was surrounded by too many women, and if they're rejected, it's embarrassing. You know, what can you kind of elaborate on why is it that nobody approached this person who's so unforgettable by everybody?
Well, one is men we're human beings, so you may be shy, you may not know anyone, but you may project um you may project the vibe of being unapproachable, you know, and even though we're men, we're hunters at the end of the day, we don't like to be rejected, you know. So if you have a woman over here smiling, a woman here over there smiling, these women, you know, you can interact with them, you can smile, have a good time. This woman that she may be gorgeous, but she's to herself and she's coming off as unapproachable,
Right.
then, you know,
So was she doing that? Was she coming across as unapproachable?
I suppose I was hosting the event, so I'm assuming that since guys didn't approach her and she left, but guys were asking about her, either she came across as unapproachable, or she put herself in a position that was away from everyone else. That, you know, guys, I guess, felt they couldn't get to her for whatever reason.
Wow.
Okay.
I want to know why. That sounds like a vague yes, but I don't hear why. But I'm with you, Auntie Faith.
Yeah, the only advice I can offer is because again, I'll share my age for a purpose. I am 53, and I grew up around so many males, and I just want to affirm what Kelly is saying, that the men are very intentional, strategic. They do the research. They do call ahead before they bar hop and these kind of things, and everything he's saying, I've heard from all of my uncles, my brothers, cousins, everything.
Wow.
So I agree. Some people say single women. What is it? Single women keep women single. I am so grateful you brought a male perspective. I totally, I totally agree. You have to go to the source or to get it from the horse's mouth.
No, that's why I invited him.
Thank
I was
you.
like, listen, nope, I got to figure this out.
I just, assume other women are around males like I've come up around other males, but it's not the case. And a lot of things in the manosphere that they say, I'm telling you, it's just the truth of the matter. And I just thank Kelly for giving us that insight. And, because I know you still got man code, but thank you so much. And I was just curious about the lady in the green dress, did she come across as unapproachable? They tell us to place ourselves in front of you guys, right? So we can get your attention. So I was thinking, was she too much in the limelight where all the eyes are on her and it's too much of a stage show to be rejected? I didn't know. So
no, she was in a cut, but when she walked in, I guess that dress was form fitting, and she, at the same time, you want to look approachable. I'm not saying that you have to have all your 32 showing for the entire 2 hours of the event, but you may not know people, but you want to look warm, you want to look approachable. And if I'm not telling you to walk up to a guy and say, "Hey, my name's Sally," but you definitely want to give off those endorphins, or just give off the vibes of being warm, so a guy will come and have a conversation with you, and so on and so forth.
So is there such a thing as being too beautiful, Kelly?
Pardon?
Is there such a thing as being too beautiful or too well put together so that people do not? Because I always saw you put your best foot forward. So was she too beautiful and too striking, and then no one thought they could score?
No, it was. But she looked good. But the answer is no. But that is true as far as being too beautiful, too striking. Actually, I have a story for that, right? So actually, this story comes from my mom, right? So my mother, she went to college in the late 70s, early 80s. So she was a cheerleader. She had hazel eyes and all that stuff. And she noticed when they would go out to the clubs to hang out, all the girls would put on the makeup and get fly, get jazzy. But when they would go out, guys, like when women were too gorgeous, guys would get intimidated. Guys wouldn't necessarily approach the extremely gorgeous woman. And what my mom would do was she would just throw on a t-shirt and jeans because she knew she was already pretty. So when she would go out, all the guys would ask her to dance. She would get all the attention the entire night, and all the girls who were done up looking glamorous, they wouldn't really get any.
So we gotta dress down. Is that I see Mom Dukes is in the building.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not
Your
saying
mom is
that,
on here talking about approach. That's how I got my husband 31 years ago. FYI, Kelly's mom. Yay, welcome. She's here co-signing. So maybe that is a strategy. And I'm gonna drop you down. Thank you, Auntie Fabi.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you
Thank
coming
you
up
both.
and giving us some insight.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. So yeah, I love the fact that she asked, what was wrong with her? Yeah, you remember her. Everybody remember her. So what's up? So maybe, I'm not saying this is for everyone, but I don't know. I feel like I'm listening to you and I'm like, is he talking about me? If you come too hard, it's going to be too difficult for a man to feel confident enough. But then again, you don't want to come sloppy. So that you, I don't know. There's a thin line in my mind.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. If you come hard, you can't come hard and come with the diva face. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
you
I don't
can't have
no
the diva
face
face coming hard. Pardon?
I got that part. Thank you. So you're saying don't screw face the whole night.
Exactly. Like if you come hard, you need to mingle because guys gonna say, "Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous." I may make $90,000. I mean, I'm just saying, like as guys, we're like I hate to say this, but guys, we rate ourselves. When you talk about us rating women, we rate ourselves. Like we always say, "Oh, I'm a 7, I'm a 9, I'm a 5." We actually rate ourselves, and based on where we think we are, that's who we're going to approach. So, and a lot of times as Black men, we underrate ourselves, to be honest with you, but that's another conversation. So as brothers, we could be at 8, but mentally, anyway, so sometimes we underrate ourselves and sometimes we think too hard. So if you do come correct, just be a little warm, especially as competition. So
be warmer than normal. And just be aware that you want to make eye contact. You want to, be trying to engage, it sounds like, as much as you can so that they know you're inviting that interaction. Sounds like. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Well, yeah, because...
RM says, no Naomi Campbell face.
Yeah, because it's the thing. Analogy. It's the thing. Like now meet me as a guy, right? I see 2 beautiful women, right? One woman's beautiful, another girl is cute. So the beautiful woman has the Naomi Campbell face, but the cute girl has the warm Sanaa Lathan or whatever. She's friendly, she's whatever. I'm going to talk to the girl with a smile. That's just. I mean, it's, as a guy, it's a numbers game. We're going to go with who we think we're going to win because again. We're men, we're hunters, but nobody wants to be rejected. So we always want to lessen our chances of being rejected. That's just the fact of the matter.
Point well taken. You got aunties up in here. Y'all, I love the fact that your family's in the chat.
They are
definitely supportive family. Thank you. I saw Kim V. Her working on it at 65. Kelly's auntie, welcome. I love it. He laughing. He's talking about y'all really in the chat. Yes. Family done came through. Want to hear what nephew got to say? I love the support, though. Thank you for coming on. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I love it. You always gonna have the family backing you. I love it very much. Mindful Me Moments is saying, yeah. Let me see. Lar S says, literally drop a scarf in front of a man of interest. And when a man returns it, say something funny.
That's Kevin Samuels.
That's what it's coming from.
That's Kevin Samuels. That's the Godfather right there.
The Godfather classic. Okay, I was wondering which of you men would have been my brave hero. That's silly and compliment. Ooh, so I gotta.
That works. We like our ego stroked.
Lars, thank you.
Even if it's cheesy, we like our ego stroked.
So I'm gonna have to give me a scarf outfit, drop it. Oh no. Damsel in distress myself into someone coming over and then making a funny joke. Okay. lyrics. Okay, I see game. I see game. Women are projecting their insecurities onto men. Is that true? RKB. Women are projecting their insecurity. I don't know. Because Kelly is describing there are many types of men. Not everybody's the same. There are men that are less secure. Sounds like from what he just described in who they are and what they think they can offer. And as he says, many men, in his opinion, underrate themselves. So I don't know if we are projecting. I don't know if that's a true statement. I might disagree. Zoolander faces the effective icebreaker, says Laura. Let's go. Y'all get in game. You're welcome. Suzette Speaks here with none other than the king of foods himself, Kelly Hunter, talking about dating game for the holiday season, cooking a little bit, made some wings for us, showed us all his spices and his whole line. Check out his website, y'all. It is on the description below. But I want to know, Kelly, I want to just touch on any other tips, y'all. I'm going to make last call now. If you want to come up, join the conversation. I just dropped the StreamYard. Mom, if you want to come. You like, please don't make my mama come up here. But if your mom do come up, Mom, it sounds like you had a lot of confidence and a lot of game. So I'm not going to say come up. You don't have to show your face. You could just speak and you can take your camera off if you'd like. I'm just going to put it out there because he's not going to put it out there. But it looks like he learned several tips from Mom saying, don't go overdressed. Go kind of down dressed, I guess, a little bit more approachable, it sounds like. Finish up, Kelly. What other tips are you thinking will help us singles, guys and girls, to connect this holiday season?
I would say another thing, and we're still staying on the socializing part. Sometimes we overlook people. We overlook the very people that we actually connect with the most. That's another reason why you want to socialize with everyone, because I know that's actually I end up dating somebody that I overlooked them. They look cute and everything, but my focus is on over here. My focus was over there, and I kind of overlooked them. But all of a sudden, I'm not paying them attention. They may have not been paying me much attention, but all of a sudden we have a conversation. There's a spark. Like, oh damn, I didn't even notice you the whole night, or I've seen you for the last 2-3 months, or at the last 5 events, and wow, like damn, you're cute. Like, wow, you're dope. Wow. So sometimes, you want to, because you just never know. Sometimes we just naturally overlook people. So you just never know who you're going to connect with. So that's another reason why you want to mingle, socialize with everybody.
So you're saying not that you didn't find them attractive. Genuinely, you just didn't notice them. Genuinely, you just thought, oh, that's another girl. She's cute, and just kept it moving. It's not a matter of
happens a lot. Yeah.
So always be sure. I love it. Mindful Me Moment says a smile and femininity goes a long way. I hear you. Sunbreeze says it's really the confidence. Look good, smell splendid, be the best version of yourself. That happened to me when I went out in Miami the other day. I was dancing with this dude. This dude, Kelly, when I tell you he took a whiff of my neck, like he was smelling your chicken wings. I was like, whoa. He was like, you smell so good. He scared me because he was taller than me, and all of a sudden I felt like nose on my neck. I was like, is he trying to make it? He wasn't. He was like, you smell so good. I was like, dang, I think that works. And I didn't know he could smell my perfume up there, but it was what it was. But it was so funny. And I think sometimes not all men, people can just be very primal. Sometimes we try to act like we have game, etc. But sometimes pheromones, hormones, whatever you want to call it, they are just operational. And no matter who you are and how cool you try to play it, sometimes your mind and your body just react to certain things. So I was like, okay, dude, back up. Give me 50 feet a little bit. But it was fun dancing with you, though. It was so funny. Okay, Gail says, KS said that on a live. So you think if I do it, they'll know that I got it from Kevin. I got it straight from Kevin Samuels. I don't know, guys. I don't want nobody thinking I'm ripping off the Godfather's stuff. All right. The thing is, when you marry them, the ego stroking gets tiresome. Ooh, says Sage. Ooh. The thing is, when you marry them, the ego stroking gets tiresome. Your opinion? I appreciate you sharing it. Thank you. Okay. Kimo says, just drop the scarf where I only can get it. Game. Let's go. All right. RM says, psst. Do y'all like that, ladies? I don't like the psst. I do not like that. I was taught it from I was a little girl. Ignore the psst. I just literally said across the room, "You are my perfect man." Woo. Okay. Talk about game. Did you see his face? Mom, yeah, when I said mom come up, yeah, he was like, heck no. Nah. So, you asked me to come talk about dating, and now you want Mom Dukes to get up. He was like, oh, thanks for another super sticker. I see you. Kelly about embarrassed. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Mom, thank you for being and coming about. Mom about to risk it all for you. Y'all ain't gonna do him like that. His mom just happened to be the chat. But thank you. Auntie Faye Faye say yes, I love it. Okay, Sunbreeze. I think Kelly is available, ladies. Is this accurate? I think you're spoken for right now. Is Kelly Jamaican? He got the jerk season. So answer those two. Is Kelly available? You came on a little late. You may not have heard, but are you available, sir?
No, well, technically, I'm not available. I got swooped up. Actually, I got swooped up from an island lady. I was at the farmer's market. She's showing up. Hey, I got you some oxtails. I got you some of this. I got you some of that for lunch. You ain't eat lunch. You eat breakfast. So, hey.
So she was coming by religiously. I guess that was her version of dropping the scarf. She was coming by the booth at the farmer's market. She was coming to check your boy out, buying the seasonings, showing support. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Kelly is not Jamaican. Kelly, tell us about your family roots.
Okay, so I'm third generation Bahamian. My family came here straight from the Bahamas, Eleuthera and Abaco. To Miami, I would say around between 1913 and 1921. So I was almost 100 years now. And we've been over here ever since. South definitely Miami is a melting pot between so I'm part Bahamian, part
American nonetheless, but definitely roots in Bahamas, and that's very common. For those who don't know, the Black Bahamian population built physically the railroads that led to what became Miami. Places like Coconut Grove, look it up. When we talk about Miami history, we like to start with, the 70s and beyond, where we get that Latin influence. But no. We've had our Bahamian brothers have been here long before, working on Henry Flagler's Railroad and beyond, literally physically building Miami. So shout out to all the Bahamians and Bahamian descendants.
So now with the jerk season that came in, I was raised, and if people know anything about Miami or in specifically Miami Gardens, I was raised in the Norland area, Norwood. So that's a predominantly Jamaican neighborhood. So I was around a lot of curry goat, things like that. So
so you can help but make a jerk sauce because that's what you was used to. That was a normal part of eating and enjoying food of the area, which is like you said, a melting pot. Thank you, Trish, the pounds coming back again strong. Thank you. Been waiting to hear some patois, Suzette. Don't tell me the show would end without some. You know it. I get a little warmed up, and here we are. But yes, thank you for supporting, Trish. Yes, I see you throughout the streams. I see you popping in when I'm doing the clips and stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And y'all remember Patreon coming December 15th. So if y'all interested in more like small group discussion about some of these issues that we've been talking about, let's go. I want to see you guys on Patreon. Please consider joining me. I'm going to make it very accessible. So I hope you guys will consider becoming a part of my Patreon community. Yeah. So Suzette says, I wanted to say Seth. Suzette, what's the best way to approach women? Lord, just come through. No, I just think that I like a bump into. I like a casualness. I don't like a beeline. To me, could kind of feel a little intimidating, but I like in the culture we have in Miami. Like I said, if you're going to, depend on what kind of event, the Caribbean events have a different flavor from our brothers in the African American community. Things have different flavors when it comes to the party scene. Let me put it like that, because I meet a lot of people through going out socially, not necessarily like the galas, etc. But the number one way is people come up for a dance, like in your face, like, hey, what's up? Or try to do a little two moves with you to the song and try to show that they got a little rhythm. That works. And it kind of breaks the ice if you're both moving. And it's like, oh, okay, he got a couple of good moves. He got a little rhythm. Okay, I see you. But it is that is easy when I see it. And then if she doesn't like you, just kind of like dance on off to the, to the side. That happens too. So, but I think an easy dance is an easy way to meet. What do you think?
Oh, okay. So I have a question, or maybe two questions, or question to have. So can you kind of elaborate on what do you mean as far as a beeline? Like you get a that you don't like a guy who does a straight beeline. Like can you give me an example?
Oh, okay. I love this. Mom Dukes setting them straight. Mom Dukes say men always need ego stroking. If you don't, someone else will. That's the OG. Thanks, Mom. If you don't, her words, not mine. Someone else will. OG, letting us know it's a part of communication in a sense, and allowing the other person to feel valued. I think that's a big, words of praise is big for a lot of people, particularly men, and to know that they're appreciated, to know that they are, doing what you want them to do. So yeah, or I agree. Yes, Mom Dukes, thank you for that message. Okay, cool. KS to the episode, I think, called Lady Shoot Your Shot, where a women called, try their pickup approaches, and he gave multiple examples of how to improve on their failed attempts to break the ice. Okay, I have to go watch it. I've not seen that episode. Thank you, Lord. You said check out from The Godfather. Okay, cool. All right, Ebony says, only if you like a guy, then the is okay. My mom would beat me if I move it. Like, I'll look my head and then I'll try to look straight. You wasn't talking to me. You were to me. Let's see. Via Wright says they say if you wear hints of vanilla, makes you approachable. Ooh, certain perfume do match with your body pheromones better. I don't know if you guys notice it. Sometimes you spray something, I'm like, oh my god, I don't like woodsy smell. Woodsy don't go with my body. I go more into like the floral. Floral goes really well with my body, but I hear you. Vanilla, I hear you. Okay, I'll try it for the holidays. Let me see. Any more good advice? They say oxtails can seal the deal. Sage. That's how he got locked up. Yeah. He's like, that plate of food ain't no joke. No one does oxtails like Jamaicans. I would have to agree. Let's see. I'm gonna see only Kelly. You don't know. Once again, Patreon coming in December, so I'm gonna let Kelly finish out his advice. I'm gonna drop the link. Ladies, thank you, Gail at Night. Thank you, RM, for all you're doing. Thank you to my wonderful, incredible moderators. You busy bees. I see RM and I see Gail, and I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you for your support and what you're doing to help me, grow and monitor everything that's happening here while I talk, while I listen to Kelly, while I do everything else. So thank you to my moderators. If she doesn't like you, dance off to the, that's what I'm saying. You know the face, y'all. You know the face. That back it up, move along. We good at that, ladies. We can do that. Caribbean people aren't scared to approach opposite sex. It depends. Some of them are very confident. Others want to be approached. I've seen that too. I love it. Okay, Kelly, would you round us out? I'm dropping the link one last time, guys. Any final remarks? Anybody else want to come up? Drop your comments. I'll read them. If you have dating advice for singles, particularly women, from the male point of view, or for anybody, if you have any other strategies, please let us know now, and then we're going to allow him to finish up. Go ahead, Kelly.
All right, King of Foods Network. I'll go out there versus food battles. I'm always cooking different cuisines from meat, seafood, vegetables, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just dropped a ribeye steak video a few hours ago. Next week, I'm dropping videos every week, so just subscribe to the channel, King of Foods Network. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed to Suzette, subscribe, join the Patreon. Once again, shout out to TLA for 1,000 subscribers. And
100,000. 100,000.
I'm sorry, 100,000 subscribers, of course. 100K. So yes. Shout out to TLA for 100K. And again, join Suzette Patreon, and
you're awesome. We got one last minute guest. The back is now closed. I'm gonna let this man get to his food. I see none other than also representing for Soul Flow 95954 in the building. Welcome, none other than Miss Melissa Jane. What up, girl? How are you?
Hey, everybody. Hey, guest. Mr. Chef there. Nice to meet you here. Kelly Hunter. How are you?
How you doing today?
Excellent to see
I'm
you,
good. I'm good.
darling.
Can you see and hear me
what
okay?
do you think? I can hear you. Your stream is a little bit choppy, but love to hear your thoughts. Go ahead.
Okay, real quick. Have you seen the Average at Best video by KS?
Yes, I have.
I haven't seen it. Average at Best. Okay, no. Tell us
No,
about it.
that's the video where he went
Average at Best.
viral.
Oh.
Yeah. So Suzette, I would say go check it out. Now, last night he had a show and it was basically titled "A Year Later" after that video dropped, and women were basically coming on and saying how that video has affected them in a positive way. So actually, ever since he came on the Leader Turney show while you were there, and you guys had a little bit of a conversation.
When I almost had a conniption.
There's a whole right. There's a whole new level of respect for him now that I have actually, and he's actually giving some really, really good advice, and that women should really pay attention to, especially of course single women, but even married women too. So I would say go check that out if you haven't seen it, and all of those you guys in the chats, go check that out, because they were saying that they are now women because of that video. They are paying more attention to their men. They are being more open to being more what's the word, subservient, and being
agreeable.
all of the things that he sort of stands for. So I would just say go check that out, because I believe that it probably will give the single ladies and single men some tips on how to move forward. So that's all I would say.
I love it. Thank you, Melissa Jane. The chat started to light up. Let me see what the people saying about that, because apparently that must be a popular stream.
I actually watched it, and some of the ladies who were on there, they were saying that they didn't realize what they were doing, as far as they would use men for free meals and things.
It's okay, Mel. Go ahead, Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. So women would call the show and say, "Hey, I didn't realize what I was doing. For years, I would use men for free meals. I would manipulate men. I didn't really understand that men were people. So they pretty much was saying how it changed their mindset to really understand that men are humans, and also traditional relationships, a traditional marriage, from what they were saying, it may not be that bad. That's all.
Okay, I saw her, Melissa. Melissa dropped down. She said she was struggle streaming too much. It's all good. I think that was a wonderful note to wrap on. I love the fact that Kelly is like, I said it. Y'all could be mad, but it seems like some of the, I guess what you would call traditional gender roles, back to maybe what Mr. Samuels would call, not to put words in his mouth, would call basics in terms of femininity and how you present oneself. And I'm going to go watch it. I can't speak on it because I have not seen that particular stream, but I want to thank you. Hey, Simon. Also, my brother from across the pond, Wagwan. Nice to see you. But I think it's interesting that, there are perspectives that I think women need to a certain degree. I think we have been talking to one another and getting advice from one another for a long time. Not every woman, not everywhere, y'all. I'm talking in broader generalizations, but I mean, there is some awakening going on when it comes to the fact that I don't know everything about men and how they think. I think I was probably guided a little bit with how men think, what they're looking for, and from the chase to the date to the going exclusive to hopefully marriage. I think there's a lot we can all learn from listening more intently to the other party, I don't want to say the other side because we're not like enemies, but basically the other perspective when it comes to what they're looking for, and therefore how we can better, approach. Some may even go as far as say shape ourselves. I'm not telling you to do that. You're great. But there are people that are going to have a different opinion as to why you are not necessarily where you want to be in terms of relationships. So we got to listen. Whether you agree or not, it's very good to be here, be present, like Gaston's World would say. Be here for the conversation. That way you can see where your values align, what you think. and what other people have to say. Any final words? I love it. Kelly, we've had fun here. Thank you so much. Melissa teaching me to use StreamYard. She don't even know it. Yay! Check out Melissa Jane. Melissa, drop your channel, or please, one of the mods, drop her channel. She is a fantastic YouTuber. Y'all, make sure, if you have not, go over to Kelly's King of Foods Network page. Y'all hit that like button. I need to see 100 likes at least. I didn't even look. I hope it's good. But more you like, the algorithm allows more people to see it. Share, comment, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. All my day ones, those who have come on recently, those who have super chatted, and the sponsor of hold on, y'all in the back now. Hold on, Tiffany, come on up real quick. Tiffany want to come up. Listen, Tiff, get the screen on, babe, so we can go ahead and add you, so I can make sure. Tiff, can you see me? Tiff can't unmute because they chose to mute themselves. All right, Tiff, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you want to come up, I'm going to drop you back down because I was ready to wrap, and the King of Foods probably wants to eat that. Show us one more time, Mr. King of Foods, the wings that you made.
So these aren't lemon pepper wings. You guys see it? Can you see the screen?
Absolutely. They look good.
So these are not lemon pepper wings. These are not jerk wings. These are lemon pepper jerk wings. They are dope. They're
you use a combo of your lemon pepper sauce and lemon pepper garlic, and your jerk seasoning.
Yeah, it's like Miami. It's a fusion of, it's a fusion blend, actually, I'm sorry. This is a lemon pepper jerk wet. So, my jerk sauce that you don't see, I went ahead and tossed in the jerk sauce as well. It is freaking amazing. That's all.
I love it. That looks so. I know you're finna tear them up. I'm gonna give Tiffany one more time. Tiffany, I hope you can make it up. It says you must unmute yourself. Guys, I'm not in my normal. First of all, thank you for the super chats. I did upgrade my Comcast box. Thanks to you. Comcast is giving us like a white box now instead of the black box. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It has a new white box that is supposed to improve my speed. I'm not normally where I broadcast from. I'm in my office. So I'm using the office Wi-Fi. So today's Wi-Fi problem is not brought to you by me. It's brought to you by my office. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Those super chats helped because I got a new upgrade for my Comcast. So hopefully when I'm back to normal in my normal space, I couldn't be here. If you guys missed the beginning of the stream, I said they were doing road work, all this construction. I was like, I cannot do a show like this. That's what made me have to come back to my office and come do it and take care of business here. So if you guys didn't hear that, that's why I have y'all like the background. Maybe I'll continue to do it here. But the cleaning crew is around. People are like all around. I'm like, okay, I hope I can get to my car safely. But I think it'll be cool. Yes, Ebony, we can learn from each other. Tiffany, give it one more try. I see you trying to come up. If you can't come up and unmute yourself, I'd love to have your perspective, my darling. Via Wright, sorry, love, my internet is weak. I hear you, Melissa. It's all good. Yay, we got some final super chats. Appreciate it. Mom Dukes, Kelly's mom, Miss Hunter Jackson saying, hey, man, I love it. She know I'm going to represent with my boy. Thank you so much for being here. Chemo C. It says, this Kelly dude is cool. Keep doing your thing, man. I love it. Thank you for that fantastic sticker. Thank you so much for showing your love and support of the Suzette Speaks show. We are going to try to do bigger and better when we get to January. If y'all missed the opening, Tiffany, last call, I will be starting my Patreon December 15th. Let's go, ladies. More. And guys, if you want to, more intimate, down to earth, broken down, dig into your circumstance, unfolding and hopefully unveiling and then releasing and building back. That's what we're going to do. Interpersonal growth, mental health, spiritual growth. Y'all know what I like. You know what I like. So we're going to do that on the Patreon starting December 15th. Last but not least, I see you, Tiffany. If you can't come up, girl, I'm so sorry. I hope you can figure it out next show. I'm going to be doing a show Saturday. Look out for the show. It's called From Tragedy to Triumph, My Battle with Infertility. 12 noon Saturday. Young lady, Filling Empty Wombs is her organization. Good friend of mine. I actually met her at my women's conference in 2019. She and I have also spoken together in Orlando. Sandra Elidor, Haitian American, funny and full of wisdom based on her journey. She has struggled with infertility. She's now helping other women with infertility. She's going to bless the stream Saturday show. I haven't finished the thumbnail yet, but just to let y'all know, Saturday at 12, my journey with infertility. And I think Monday, I'm going to go live with a lady. Y'all talking about get right. Y'all want to do the little exercise and the get right? I think I'm going to bring on a beautiful woman named Christina. She has a triathlon that she produces. I didn't even know. Hey, this is something that you can license and do yourself. I don't know. We talking fitness, we talking dating, we talking food, we talking all the things that are going to improve our holiday season. So I think Monday we're going to go live with Christina from, I think it's called Mighty Mujer Triathlon. It's going to be interesting. I've never done a triathlon. Drop a comment if you've ever done a triathlon. And then finally, they say they enjoyed us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Kim. I was like, I enjoyed you and Kelly. Kelly, you have been so fantastic. Thanks for being so transparent. Urban Lady for the building fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Kelly, I'm going to let you go. You have been an awesome sport. Thank you so much for doing the show today. Thanks for being brave and for not, holding back. And I wish you nothing but success with your YouTube channel. You are going to be so big. Your food is delish. Your seasonings are amazing. And your show is going to take off. We all will be in that 100,000 club. What's up? So I put that challenge to you and I encourage you. You are amazing, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Y'all give it up for my brethren, Kelly Hunter, the king of food.
All right, man.
Just to make sure find his website, y'all. Order some of that stuff for the holidays. You will not regret it. You might even get your man with that well seasoned. Show him one more time, Kelly. What's that called?
So this is the gourmet seasoning pack. I've got various packs. I have beef, chicken, barbecue gift pack, seafood pack, and so on and so forth. If you're not really into the sauces and marinades, if you just want to get down with the seasoning blends, I have all the packs for you, whether seafood, poultry, for the grill, a veggie pack's coming up real soon. So, I got what you need.
He working, y'all. Kelly, God bless you. Thank you. Everybody giving you their love. Again, for the building fund, nothing but love. Appreciate you, sis. Thank you, Urban Lady, for that generous super chat. Thank you very much. They was like, Gail say, don't show them wings again because she hungry. She didn't want to see you again. Thank you again, Gail, at night. Oh my goodness. Everybody said that wings look good. That lemon pepper mix with his garlic season. Kelly, I'm gonna let you go. Next time thanks. Now I'm hungry. I appreciate you, my brother. Love you. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Blessings. All right, you take it easy. Kelly Hunter, y'all, did y'all enjoy? I enjoyed this. I got some good tips. They talking about, yes, so good. They talking about, I want to bathe in those in the bathtub. They did look that delicious, RM. I 100% agree with you. If you check out his channel, though, the versus battles, he and I have been talking about his editing, and his editing has improved so much. He's so good. But more so the product. They talking about, stop teasing. Go get you some of that sauce at kingofoods.com. The link is, there you go. Thank you, Gail, in the bio. Support this brother's business, man. If you're in Charlotte, check him out. He's in Charlotte. I think you asked that, Ebony. He's in Charlotte Farmers Market every Saturday. So again, he keeps his overhead low. He doesn't have a storefront. His online business is actually doing very well. And he also does that face-to-face personal touch at the Charlotte Farmers Market every Saturday. So if you're in and around that area, yay, go check him out. Charlotte in the building. But his food, y'all, they talk about his food. When he came, I think he said he visited Miami. We didn't get to connect, but he visited for Thanksgiving, and he had orders for turkeys, orders for everything. He was like, y'all, I'm passing through. I don't even have all my stuff like I normally would. So he definitely, I agree with you, Ebony. He gets called upon a lot. So this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to preparing delicious food. Try his seasonings. Yeah, being more cooperative, not becoming subservient. There's a distinction. I would agree with you, Auntie Fefe. Cooperative, not subservient. There's a lot there. We can't even pick that up. I'm ready to go, y'all. They talk about IRM. I'm not judging you about bathing. Thank you, Melissa. You are fantastic as well. Thank you for being a part of our, each other's communities now. I appreciate you. I wish you also go to this young lady's channel, and I wish you lots of success. Fantastic. They said that you were teaching them StreamYard. You don't even know. So fantastic tech tips. Melissa Jane. Look at the spelling. Millissa. So make sure you look at Melissa Jane. Thank you, everybody, to the sponsor of the stream with the $40 dinner invite. Y'all give it up for Sun Breeze Bay Area 322. Thank you for that generous super chat. I appreciate everybody who supported the stream. Thank you so much for helping me to build. I hope to be able to reach more people is the idea. That's what we on YouTube for. So slowly but surely, growth doesn't happen overnight. TLA is the prime example of that. Growth takes time, but when it comes, woo, child, we just waiting on the blessing. So shout out to the #1 moderators, RM once again, Gail at Night. Thank you. And thank you everyone for supporting my channel. It means a lot. Thank you. I love both spaces. I hear you. 17 more likes. Let's get the likes up. For the road. Let's go. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I'm over it. I'm really hungry. I got my booster. I'm ready to go. I am needing probably like a leave or something. I'm over it because I'm hungry. Yes, Ebony says Miss Kelly needs to come up and give us some of her wisdom. Next time, Kelly's mom, if you were still on, poor Kelly would probably kill me for saying this, but if you're still on and you ever, from a grown woman's perspective, want to talk to us youngins, so to speak, about what it is we should be doing to make ourselves more findable, if you will, please, you are welcome. I agree with you, Ebony. Maybe we'll ask her for the Patreon. Just saying, maybe we'll do that. Lar S, final comment says, focus on doing the stream and flexible on the location from where you do it full circle. Yeah, I agree with you because I wasn't sure where I was going to do it. The noise got me messed up. My unfortunate booster, chills and feeling like I got the flu now and all this. I felt really off today. So today was just one of those days where I was like, just get there and do it. Just do it. Don't cancel it. Get there and do it. So we made it happen, guys. I appreciate your support. But yeah, I hear you, Lara. I hear you. Thank you again. Mindful Me Moments. Get those likes up. Hit them. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Hit the likes, please. Thank you, Gail at Night. You guys have been so busy in this chat. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are fantastic women. Thank you guys for coming alongside me. Thank you. And shout out to Gail. Go look at her channel. Gail, the moderator extraordinaire who seems to be on everybody's stream, has started her own channel called what? Gail at Night. A lot of interesting stuff she has to talk about, guys. So support her. She has supported so many of us. So I want to see that channel grow. I think she already had like almost 500 subscribers, but we still could get you more, girl, so we can get you monetized and getting these same super chats, right? So big up to my sister, Gail at Night. Got to you through TLA. Thanks TLA for all the connections. Notice how the network just keeps growing and getting stronger. So thank you. RM says, Suzette speaks bringing up quality speakers for y'all. Thank you. I try. So yes, we have Saturday, Sandra Ellador, my battle with infertility. Tomorrow, I'm going to play a couple clips about forgiveness from Kathy Remy. And the other title, it slips me right now. She had a good word. I might play that Sunday. I'm also going to be playing some of the show I did with Veronique Pierre. Her show was so moving. A woman leaving a domestic violence situation. I'm going to probably between now and the weekend, between Kathy Remy's show, It's the Healing for Me, How to Get Healed, y'all. I'm going to play a few more of those wonderful tight snippets so that you guys can get it, because many of you guys are new to me. So you didn't get a chance to see, what I offer in full, right? Some of those shows are long. So I know TLA says, it's oftentimes, there's a different audience that likes the short. Some people only want the live. Some people only like long videos. Some people like the 10 to 15. So I'm trying to mix it up and do it for everyone. You can't please everybody, but give something that everyone will be able to enjoy. I think it's important that, everybody don't have 4 hours. They're like, when am I going to watch a 4-hour stream soon? Or even now a 2-hour, 2.5-hour stream. When am I going to watch that? So I'm offering in December, like I said, some of these are the best moments, the most heartfelt, deep insight moments that I have had already with my special guests on the Suzette Speaks show. So I'm playing them intermittently, probably 2 or 3 a day, all December, baby. So you're going to get familiar with my speakers. You're hopefully going to get a word, an uplifting word in the middle of the day, early in the morning, late at night. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. And we're spreading that message that, you know, we all have work to do inside to the outside, inside out. It all begins with how we feel about ourselves, how much we put into how, you know, we process pain, you know, what we try to do in terms of our own personal development and emotional and psychological growth. Those all play a part in how successful these things are and how successful our relationships are. So if we meet the man, if we meet the woman, and we're still emotionally immature, or we still haven't dealt with past issues of pain, and we're still playing the negative narrative. Did y'all watch this morning's? This morning's was how to stop the negative voices. Negative self-talk is real, particularly in stressful times like we're living in. So I had a wonderful snippet this morning I posted, probably around noon. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. She have a word for you. She has a word, guys. It helped me watching it again. So the Kathy Remy clip called No More Negative Voices, Battling Negative Voices was very good. Like I said, I'm going to intermittently give you throughout the day beautiful, beautiful, you know, what should I say? Little, either you could call it breadcrumbs or sparks to hopefully energize you, energize your mind, energize your spirit. So that's what you'll be seeing more of. Like I say, live show Saturday, probably live show Monday. Ooh, I think next week, I'm going to have a wonderful lady come on. Should I tell you? Yeah, I should tell you. I think it's Wednesday. We're going to have Forgiveness Saved My Life. Young lady from out of New Orleans. You know, I love that accent. She has a harrowing story. You ever met somebody that dropped out in middle school and was abused? You ever heard of that? When she first started telling me her story, I was like, bro, you got to come on the show. So Wednesday, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Wednesday is going to be Forgiveness Saved My Life. Next Wednesday. So we got a few live shows, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be focused on the clips most of December. But I got a few more in the holster ready, right? To make sure you get what you need to get energized, you know, for your mind to be renewed. We get ready for 2022. This is a perfect time to join the Patreon, right? Because we're going to do some work. So I appreciate you. Last comments here. Let me just look. Yes, support Black business. Thank you, Simon. Respect to my brother from the UK. Thank you again, Urban Lady. Thanks for coming up. The favorite network. Follow her, guys. King of Foods. I hope your numbers went up. Yes, he was fantastic. Wonderful guest. Thank you. He was nervous, y'all, but he did so well. I'm so proud of him. Visit his website. Support Black business is real. Thank you. Thank you, Destination Dad. I'm glad you enjoyed. Sunbreeze, I had fun watching the show. You are my sponsor. Thank you, Sunbreeze. Keep growing at Kelly Hunter and at Suzette Speaks. Thank you, Sunbreeze. Big up yourself. Bay Area. Yay. Soundboard coming next, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, all my subscribers. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting, going back, sharing if you can. Like I said, we have some good clips coming, as well as some brand new shows live as well coming up this week. So look for me Saturday. I think we're going to do Monday with the triathlete, and we're going to do Wednesday with the Forgiveness Saved My Life. So look out. Even if you come on the clips for a little short period of time, y'all like them. I want the algorithm to start picking up. You know, I'm in the algorithm. Start picking up my name, start picking up the videos. Because again, more eyes, the better. And the more we can spread the message here. It says you need to do a stream featuring Kelly's mama. We got that. Thank you. You co-signing. Thank you again. Appreciate you, Gail. Via Wright says Suzette always has good topics. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to think of what helps me, what I'm struggling with, and what could help me. And then I put hopefully, and you know what? I can't even say I put effort into finding the speaker. I do. But oftentimes, God will drop that speaker right in my lap. The right woman or the right man comes at the right time. I've learned I don't stress. One person cancel. Oh, my God. I don't stress anymore. Because as Wednesday, I had a different gentleman I wanted to bring on. He couldn't do it. This woman came right in my lap. And I was like, your story? Yeah, it's compelling. So I want people to be able to grow from it. Thank you. Now, drop in bombs. Patreon, December 15th, y'all. You know, I love it. Elbow cough, welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Thanks to all my subs. I came in late rewatching. No problem, Ebony. Thank you. You always in my streams. Thank you for your support, my darling. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. My day ones, thank you. Appreciate you. Mindful me moments. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for that super chat as well. Appreciate your support. Thank you, Doug, also for your super chat. And thank you for coming over. He was up on Battle with Negative Voices earlier. So thank you, Doug. I see you. Yesterday's we had a wonderful stream about dealing with anxiety. Kathy Remy, a wonderful guest that I had earlier, maybe about a month ago, talked about her secret battle with anxiety. So I'm playing those. That one was yesterday. So go back and watch it, guys. I hope you. Ooh, best show on YouTube. My brother, thank you, King of Foods, for being here. You made it the best show tonight. Thank you for your honesty and openness. And just thank you for being you. You are going to do big things on this YouTube. Y'all, I got to go. I'm going to read about 25 more, but I got to go. I got to wrap up under a blanket and see if this booster passed me. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Sweet dreams. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Look out for clips. Maybe even tonight. I'm going to see how I feel when I get home. But appreciate y'all. Thank you for your wisdom. Adding to the conversation as always makes this stream what it is. And the party continues. All right. Good night, one and all. Love no. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Patreon, December 15th. Can't say it enough. That way I will use Patreon to ask what kind of topics you guys want. Again, I do a lot of it from my own soul searching and what I think is important and where I think people are, you know, the temperature of the country, the temperature of my friends and my circle. But I think I will allow certain memberships of Patreon maybe to, you know, give me maybe vote on. I don't know how they do polls on it. I haven't figured it out yet, but I definitely want that to be a good sounding board group, so to speak. And I'm going to do a brunch. Y'all ready? Ladies brunch. I don't care what TLA say. I'm going to do a ladies brunch to start the New Year's off, just because we boosted, we getting in, you know, the streets, we back outside. So if you are in the South Florida area and you guys want to come hang out, it won't be like a big conference. It will just be brunch. We're not going to throw too much on it. We're just going to have a word, you know, some networking and stuff. If you're interested, you can DM me. I'll probably do it in January. I'm looking for a place now. My friend was like, you should do one. You should do one. So we're going to go scouting this weekend and see where is appropriate. Oh my God, I hear something in the back of my, okay, it's about that time. Okay, it's about that time. Yes, Kelly did great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. You know, I love your comments. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a blessed night. All right. I thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for being a part of the growth of this channel. And yes, join the Patreon. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. I'll drop the link of the Patreon once I set it up, probably this weekend. But I won't go active until the 15th. And like I said, Mosaic with TJ Randolph, she and I have already kind of spoken. And I've been enjoying her content. She is a survivor. She found her beau late in life. She was up here, guys, giving good advice during God Found My Wife. I think it was part 3 or 4. It has TJ on there giving her knowledge from, you know, being over 50 and finding a man and finding a partner, I should say. And yeah, I think she'd be good for the Patreon. So I already invited her and she said yes. And we're going to pick a date. Simon Hectic. Y'all, I don't know. I hear like little bugs making noise, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. Yeah, the booster had me off today, y'all. I mean, I have a low grade fever. I do feel that. So I'm gonna go get some soup. I'm gonna stop at Jamaican shop and get some soup. You know, Black people, some soup, some teas, something is gonna help. But yeah, I was going to take a Benadryl too. The lady told me I could take a Benadryl, but I wasn't sure how I was going to feel. Thank you again so much. Barry's talking about good morning. Good morning where you're from. Yes, thank you. What about the guys? I don't know what y'all want me to do because I don't want to like be weird, but a mixer would probably be cool. I don't know. I got to think about that because I know I automatically, instinctively, just because, and Simon, I see you, my brother. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. But yeah, instinctively, because that's how I started, guys, YouTube kind of brought me into a mixed, beautiful, you know, men and women exchange space. But when I was doing my live events here in South Florida, I've always had women in mind. So it's hard for me sometimes to make that shift of how I can do something productive for both men and women. Is it always going to be relationships? I don't know. It's like I was just thinking about, I know sometimes it's easier for me to identify the hidden pain of women just because I'm a woman. And when I can do that, I can address it. So sometimes it's just easier for me to plan that way. It's not that I don't want the guys to do that type of work, because I do think guys also have difficulty processing, some guys, not everybody, emotion or carry a lot of emotional baggage. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to make sure that when we do meet that person, we free We free from our past, just all of the pain, indiscretions, things that we judge ourselves for, things that our parents didn't get right, things that hurt us. We don't want to bring that to the new person. So what I hope to do is to allow, maybe you guys could give me feedback. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, y'all. I just know what I'm good at, and I know I can rock, my ladies and give them a sense of, yo, I can do anything. But I'm not saying that we can't collab and maybe do something in the future, but I just don't know what it'll look like. Thank you. Another, yay, Mr. Blue Water. That's 3, bro. Thank you, Mr. Blue Water 2021. Big up yourself. I think I got lunch and dinner now. Thank you. I'm gonna drink some water. I think I got lunch and dinner now. Thank you. Thank you for holding me up, supporting me on my YouTube journey. I could not do it without all of you. Even if it's just eyeballs here, I respect it and I'm grateful for it. If it's Cash App, yeah, thank you. If it's a super sticker, thank you. Whatever way you're supporting, thank you so much for the bottom of my heart. Y'all, I'm gonna go get out of here and get some soup. I think I'm getting a little chill in here. All right. Y'all don't want to go? Yes, I want some fish tea. For my Jamaicans, I know about that fish tea. I want that fish tea. I want a nice hot fish tea. One-on-one meeting. You know what? You know what? Y'all, I'm not going to play this game. Y'all playing games. I'm talking about empowerment and enlightenment and growth and evolving. And y'all out here talking about one-on-one. You know what? Thank you, though, for the super sticker, chemo. You know what? I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And I love your sense of humor. Thank you very much, Chemo. Oh, Peter, Investor M, just dropping in. I thank you. Thank you for your support. All of my super chatters, all of my streamers. Yes, it's that time, Auntie Faye. I'm packing up, y'all. I got to get home. The parking lot dark. I got to make sure I make it home safe. Grab some soup on the way. And hopefully feel a lot better. Y'all, appreciate everybody for being on, all right? Lastly, you already did it, but if you didn't, hit the like button and share. And thank you. Big up again to the King of Foods Network. Man like Kelly Hunter showing us, the other side, the representation that we don't often see of progressive, hardworking men that are doing well for themselves and are out of the chase game. You notice how he said at the beginning, he's tired. And some of y'all are taking y'all longer than others to get tired. But he said he's tired of it. He's wanting to settle down. Big up him, good for him and big up himself. I'm just grateful that, he could come on and share both his cooking talent and some of his spicy dating advice. Did y'all enjoy? Thank you so much. I didn't even check the Cash App. I'm just checking in case somebody sent. Thank you for your support. All of you. Thank you. Great experience, says Kelly. Okay, Kelly with the Cash App. Thank you giving me. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. All right, y'all. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much. I got to go. I'm here with, now look, y'all. Thank you, Kelly's mom. Bless you, darling. Thank you to the elder in the building who taught Kelly everything he knows. Who was like, that's right. I didn't wear all dressed up. I wore what you said, a white tee and jeans. I bet you them jeans was fitting though. And came out simple and yet approachable while everybody else, okay, somewhere someone's racing, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, somewhere else, somebody was putting on the 9s. I got to try that. Just keep it simple. I gotta think about what that would look like for me. Because, when we step out, we step out. But maybe keeping it simple might be a better approach. Thank you again for coming on to support her son. Y'all give it up for Kelly's mom. And the invitation still stands. Just saying, if he wants, you can come in anytime. Thank you for being a part of today's show and for raising such a wonderful son. I wish him the best and I wish you the best. Thank you. Careful with the Scotch bonnet in the soup. Yeah, they love to put a darn pepper in the soup whole and it looked like a piece of meat or a piece of fish. Big up yourself, the Miss Creative. Nice to see you. I love it. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Gail at Night. So grateful for you. RM. So grateful. I can't say it anymore. Anyway, you know it. Thank you again, everyone who contributed. My sponsor, Sun Breeze, hearts to everybody who contributed a super chat, super sticker, did whatever part they could. Lord, Mr. Blue, you want me to get off this chat? Now you teasing me now. Now you teasing me. Thank you. You guys are so generous. Thank you. I'm from, like, as I can't even keep saying it, but from the bottom of my heart, yo, respect. Thank you guys for helping me build. Thank you for helping me build. We're just beginning, y'all. If TLA could get 100K, God's willing, what would that be like? Oh my, God's willing. We trying to make this so that it's valuable. But I think, there's nothing I've seen yet. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I haven't seen it. Things like this by us, for us yet in the YouTube space. So I hope people, sometimes people don't know they need the food until they taste it. So I'm hoping with growth, so we would get, just like, his own way, Kevin Samuels is bringing an awakening in a sense. I think we can do the same thing with personal development, self-development, right? From the inside out. Y'all, I got to go. Mr. Blue Water for the 4th super sticker. Did you beat? No, I still don't know if you beat Sunbreeze, but you were 4 strong. Gail, I'm gonna text you when I get in my car to make sure I get my car safe. It's late. I've not stayed out in this building this late so far. All right, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are, yeah, let's go. Speak it, they say, and work for it. That's why y'all seeing all these clips. Let's go. We getting active. We staying active. All right, y'all. I'm really going to leave now. I love you so much. Peace and blessings. Thank you, Sunbreeze. Thank you for being a sponsor of today's chat. Thank you for that generous super sticker. Thank you so much to everyone who was making me, just making this interesting, making me enjoy it, hopefully as much as you guys. All right. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I had to do a little extra today because I felt a headache. This darn booster. Y'all don't even know. I'm about to take me a Benadryl and go about my business. But I appreciate you. We're gonna, treat everybody's, gatherings responsibly. So I wanted to be responsible in my own way. But yeah, thank you guys. Somebody says you're unique and different from other creators. Oh, thank you. That's what I wanted. You got to stand out a little bit. We'll see if people really want it, but I hope, the message will find people and they can, I'm going to get my hot tea, y'all. I got a chill in my back. When you get that flu-ish ache in your lower back, that's what I'm experiencing now. Okay. So with love, thank you for making today's stream fantastic. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for real. Bye. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. And thank you again to all my super chatters and all those who support in every single way. Love y'all. Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.